Can some of them even still make content anymore?
Oh.
I'm hearing certain mans got packed. Well, guess who's not making no money on YouTube now?
Oh.
In a similar vein that, you know, they push certain black celebrities towards the black community, I feel like they're pushing certain white celebrities to the white community.
No, I'm saying, yo, we're starting heavy for the Monday, bro.
I was like, we should talk about the LTL concert.
We're starting heavy for the Monday, bro. What's the difference, bro?
Yo, grown men getting excited about the next grown man DMing them. It's like, bro.
All right, us K-Bots right now, we're kind of like the Israelites.
Us K-Bots.
After they cross the sea and blah, 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 what happens when at the next side?
They end up in like a desert, like wasteland.
Deserted wasteland, my guy. I don't know, bro.
Oh, bro.
I don't know, bro.
You got converted. Oh. Back to obscurity, basically.
Back to life.
You know what I'm saying?
Happened to a few Toronto mans as well.
Happens to most Toronto men.
Yeah, but they still be making content.
Can some of them even still make content anymore?
Oh.
I'm hearing certain mans got packed. Bro.
Yo, y'all leave Sam alone.
You want to start up with some shit? Let's go.
Yo, it's only hilarious because I didn't even know this was happening when I'm scrolling on YouTube and I see Friday dropped a video. I'm like, ooh, some hot tea.
Oh, you guys didn't know? You know what? I didn't even send it into the group chat. Because to be honest, why I didn't send it into the group chat? Because it would have been like, ha ha. And I'm like, I'm not trying to revel in the man's downfall, but like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, because as much as you guys have your own issues, like as a content creator, you know the pain of getting your YouTube packed.
Been
so
there,
it's
done
kind
that,
of like you still feel a little empathy, you know?
A little bit. Little bit.
As a DJ, one of my favorite sayings ever is, one day the tables will turn or some shit like that. The tables is always going to turn. I remember when me and Icy first had our little whatever,
Yes.
Sam was, DL Nation, was in the background with his pom-poms, acting like a biggest cheerleader, talking, check his YouTube. Check his YouTube numbers. He's not making no money on YouTube. I'm like, I don't even post on YouTube. Well, guess who's not making no money on YouTube now?
Oh, no.
My channel's still there. Yo, Zara, is your channel still there?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
For now.
I just feel like karma's going to pack me tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Actually, I ain't going to get packed. Salute the Quarterlab, man.
Alive? Because we're not idiots with our thing, you know what I mean?
Well, I just want to say Pop the Balloon comes out tomorrow.
True.
And Underground's in it.
Salute.
But yeah, bro, getting your YouTube packed or Instagram, like I feel like that's kind of traumatizing. Like that kind of happens to a lot of people.
Yeah. And the thing is, I've seen it happen with people with Instagram, and it'd be tricky because sometimes there's people who will pack your page and then you pay them to get back.
It's like extortion.
Yeah. Would it be extortion? Would you call that extortion? Where the person who's actually, you don't know that they packed your page, but they know how to get it back for you. I can get it back for you for like 10 racks.
That's like robbing someone and then selling them back to chain.
That's exactly what it is. But like, there's a term for that. No?
Criminal. No, I'm joking.
No, because like I've seen it happen to a couple of people where it's like they've had to pay to get their Instagram back. I don't want to name the person specifically, but they paid like 10 racks to get their page back. Yeah.
No jumper?
No. But it was no jumper adjacent. Okay.
So it was a platform.
No, it was a person who's no jumper adjacent. She paid multiple racks to get their page back. And then at one point, that person was like the one who was also responsible for getting their page packed again.
But is this someone who works for Meta or just a user, like a random user?
Yo, people be knowing how to get shit done, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can get multiple users, maybe if it's fake users, to go and start like reporting on your page, and then boom, they get it packed like that. You know what I'm saying? If you have the resources to get like 100 bots to go and report a page, bro, Instagram will pack you and then ask questions later.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary. And I feel like this kind of iterates a point that you make where it's like, you can't rely on one thing. Like you have to be a brand yourself. Cause if you're relying on your Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, like that's not in your control low key. Like a corporation kind of owns that.
Yeah, and the thing is with YouTube, and I've been blessed, and maybe I shouldn't be saying this on camera, but I guess whatever. We've been here for like the last 8 years of this channel. But one of the things that YouTube doesn't like is you re-uploading the videos that got you packed in the first place. So like they don't like you. There's a term for it where you like you started
repurposing,
not repurposing, but like starting up a whole new channel and trying to channel evasion.
Okay.
That's
channel what?
Channel evasion.
Channel evasion.
Yeah, I actually just heard this term the other day when like you get your channel packed and then you try to start a new channel with some of those old videos and just keep on doing your thing. And they're like, nah, bro, we don't want you on the tube no more because of the terms and conditions, which means, and it says it in the, when you get packed, you can't just restart a YouTube channel of the same channel, bro. So
if you did want to restart a YouTube channel after getting it packed, it has to be completely new.
Yeah, you can't just, because what it is whatever they've deemed the content problematic, you can't just start all over again and just keep on doing the problem. Yeah, and then keep on doing the problematic content. They'll find you eventually, and then they'll pack that page.
Shoot, man.
That's what happened to. I'm trying to remember which creator. It was a big creator that I think it might have been that EDP 4 or 5 guy, the one that got caught for the PDF stuff. Yeah. The one that the term cupcake and all that came from. He started to do that, like try to start up new YouTube channels, and they just got packed every time. So you got to be weary with that shit.
Be weary.
Yeah. Or if he has the ability to restart a YouTube channel and just, name it something else, follow the rules. If he really wants to really be a part of this game, then start up a new channel, bro. The We Love Hip Hop channel got packed back in July 18th or July 2018. The same day I started a new channel and started uploading, fam. I had a video to upload. You know what I'm saying? And I kept it moving, fam. And then over the space of like months, I re-uploaded as much video that I could salvage and kept it moving. If I said, you know what? Fuck. All of those interviews, Sagittarius, Shoddy, Bizlo, all them interviews, shit, channel's gone. I'm done. We Love Hip Hop would have ended back in 2018.
Facts.
That's true.
And you only had he didn't have bare subscribers or anything, so you'll get your 100 subscribers back, bro.
Fam, we were
he had a couple thousand. He had a couple thousand.
Fam, we were right under hitting the 10,000 mark.
Damn.
Yes. When the shit got packed. So it's like, if I just lay down after almost hitting 10,000 subs, which is very easy to do, fam. You could lose your motivation. Just like all the air's out the balloon, fam. You're just like, you know what? Fuck it, man.
I don't know. Sometimes things are just like blessings in disguises.
I was just going to say that.
Because I was just thinking like, yo, if my TikTok got packed, like what would I do? Because I have like over 200,000 on there, But look, I know exactly what I would do. I'll take a trip to the UK. I'll go anywhere other than Canada and I'll start a brand new TikTok page. That way I can monetize that bitch.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg. He has us monetized on other places. But I don't know. I just feel like there's always a silver lining in things and you could always try to like find the positive.
100%.
But you would do something. You wouldn't be like, all right, shit. My social media wave is done.
Exactly.
There's a book I'm reading right now. It's called The Mountain Is You. And they say like breakdowns lead to breakthroughs. So it's oftentimes that like when you're at rock bottom, that's when you're going to start to ascend. It's almost like you got to be broken down first before you can rebuild. And it's this idea of like birth and death, a rebirth and reinventing yourself. And sometimes it's like in your darkest moments, that's when you kind of find the light.
I'm writing that down.
And sometimes you have to let certain things go to make space for something new.
Yeah, because sometimes we commit to ideas where it's like, oh, like I had to be this YouTuber, and then your YouTube page gets packed, and it's like maybe you rediscover your purpose, or you're like, maybe my purpose isn't to be a YouTuber. Maybe it's this, maybe the universe or God is trying to show me a different way. Or maybe it's trying to see if I'm committed to see how I react to this. Like there's always different ways to interpret things.
Yeah, no, there's people who get injuries in sports and then they discover that they're like the best on the mic.
Action Bronson. Yeah. That's what happened to him. He got injured and then he just started rapping.
This is true. This is true.
COVID times. I was DJing like, before COVID every weekend. I'm like, yo, I finally got to a spot where I'm booked every weekend. COVID hits.
Yep. World
I was
shut down.
vexed, blah, blah, blah. But that low-key turned out to be one of the greatest things that allowed me to like lock in on content and figure out other things I wanted to do with my interests,
Yeah. Hey, you might get a part 2. You never know.
Enter.
All right. Let me ask you guys a question. You guys know who Chud the Builder is?
I do know who Chud the Builder is. Oh
Has he been popping up on y'all timelines or
Twitter only?
Me, it's been basically through other YouTubers who've been covering him, more specifically like Poetic Flacco. But this guy, he's part of these new streamers that are going around rage baiting people by calling people the N-word with a hard ER.
He's white?
Yeah. Super
with a
white.
stash, like truck driving white.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, bro. I feel like he's like paid opposition. Like he's whoever put him in power.
Ooh.
Like, cause what this guy's doing, it's like I've never seen it done before so openly. And he has such a following.
Yeah.
And it's really targeting that alt-right young white male audience.
Yes.
Like he literally goes up to like groups of black people, calls them N-word hard R, and when they start reacting, he's like, oh, they're chimping out.
Okay, so I'll show you.
And then he starts to say that he has a gun.
I'll show you the most recent video, and I'm
Why are you laughing?
Because it's just so dumb.
Yo, bro, that's all he does, fam.
Yeah.
But then he acts like he's a Christian. He's like, you want to pray with me? And he has like a Bible with him.
It's insane.
Okay, let me see.
So one take, if you could pull this up, please. And I'm giving myself work to do because I'm gonna have to blank a lot of this. Watch this.
Shit, we're bringing America back. Freedom of speech, sir. No more niggas shipping out. Get out of the fucking road. Get out of the fucking road.
We love hip hop.
Pull in here.
I swear to God.
Park.
I swear to
Pull
God.
in park.
I swear to God.
That's what I thought.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
You're not swearing to the God I serve.
Hey, come to my hey.
We love hip hop.
Welcome to my car again, bitch.
He got the blower on him, you know, the guy in the car.
I swear to God.
Look at him chipping.
Walk up again.
He's still chipping out.
I thought so.
You about to shoot
I
me?
thought so. Walk up again.
You got a gun?
Walk up again. Walk up again.
Leave me alone.
Again. Pussy. You pussy.
Blow your fucking brains out right here, buddy. Keep threatening me. Keep threatening me.
Pussy. Shut up. Bitch ass motherfucker. Walk up.
Look, he walked the other way.
Wow. Never seen him walk away like that.
Hold on, let me stop it for a second. Let me go back a little bit. Put it back up on the screen right there, Jake. You see where he's walking this direction here?
Yeah.
It gets darker over there. Okay? Back over here, and there's no people over here.
More
back,
witnesses.
Yeah, back over here is back where the people are, back where the street lights are. He ain't going over there with homie because all of these other cases, right? And you could bring it off the screen, Jake. Thank you. All of these other cases, like he has the thing on him, right? So like, there's a few people who are like, yo, whatever, I'm ready to catch a body or whatever. But for the most part, not to this degree where a man was like, come over here, let's go over here. Like the man was ready to really lay him down. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is the closest he's gotten to man's really ready to shoot him, fam.
A man also paged him at a gas station.
Yes.
And he had it on him and he was recording him and Chud was like, oh, leave me alone and stuff. He's like, yo, I'm just doing the same thing you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's such a perversion of freedom of speech because that's his whole premise is that, hey, do you believe in freedom of speech? And then the black people will be like, yeah. And then he'll just call them the N-word hard R.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Like,
just to give you guys a quick lore before my question, because I have a question on him, right? His lore was he got fired from his job for making like posts saying the hard ER and stuff like that. And then it sent him mud where like now he's just doing IRL streams, going crazy doing what he got fired for. So like, his complaint is, I got to feed my kids. He's made GoFundMes and all that type of stuff because he's like, yo, I lost my job for using my freedom of speech. So now this is like his villain arc basically.
and he's getting paid. Like Kick paid, like he makes a lot of money off Kick. He gets donations, and I think he has sponsorships with a gambling company.
I think he has a gambling deal, but like I think he's been also having issues with platforms, like staying on these platforms. My question to you guys though, how long will Chud the Builder last? Because you seen right there, that was a very tense, close situation. And we're talking about firearms. You know what I'm saying? He's walking in a city that I think it's an open carry city. How long do we have with Chud Builder on planet Earth?
George Zimmerman is still out here. Like,
He's still alive.
Yeah, Chud's blessed, bro. Chud has nothing to worry about, fam.
Really, eh?
Niggas just too busy spitting on each other to worry about Chud Chud the Hub or whatever his name is.
Chud the Hub is crazy.
I don't know. I beg to differ, fam. I feel like people are maybe not willing to risk their freedom, but if they can find a workaround where it's like he was like, I felt like my life was in danger because he was verbally attacking me, and I don't know if the next thing could be him pulling out a gun on me. You could get away with that in court, and you might just be like, I got a free kill.
I think there was someone who called a lawyer about this, and they explained the case where, okay, there's this guy going up to black people, calling them N-words and saying he has a gun.
Yeah.
And that if they do anything, he's going to shoot them. If he were to get shot, what would happen? And there's like a pretty good like self-defense case. Like it wouldn't
That's
just
what
be
I'm
like,
saying.
oh, like Chud's like a super victim. Like he's kind of bringing that energy towards himself.
Yes, I heard that too.
Yeah. But, and even police have told him that, like, yo, what do you expect, bro? Like you're going up to these groups of black people, calling them the N-word hard R and saying you have a gun.
Yeah.
The only problem is, and this is unfortunate, but I feel like even the black people that want to smoke him, they know that the system might still try to protect him or protect that freedom of speech, and that it's not going to go well for them.
Yeah.
Look at what's his name, Kyle Rittenhouse or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, the man willingly left his crib, just started spraying up people that were protesting, and then he got let off scot-free, alive.
Mm-hmm.
Got him burgers and all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah, and like he's like not a hero, but like he's pretty popular now. He's
So
popping.
that's why I feel like Chud is, I'm not gonna say he's gonna be blessed, but like his people are gonna make sure that he's thriving and he's like taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there's radicals on all sides. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there are certain like black creators that I follow that are like super pro-black, anti-white. You know what I mean? They're like pro-segregation, where it's like, yo, we shouldn't be interacting with no white people, going to no white stores, spending our money, da. So
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like we're kind of getting back to a space where like radicalism is getting like highlighted.
Mm-hmm.
But like what you said earlier, we don't know if the powers that be is kind of like pushing these kind of people to keep us divided, so we're not focused on what's going on at the top.
Yeah,
100%.
He's like a super max level of those guys. But what's his name? Clivic Clear. He does the same thing.
Yep.
Yes. And in a similar vein that, you know, they push certain black celebrities towards the black community, I feel like they're pushing certain white celebrities to the white community, you know? And I feel like it's like, what's the agenda there? Like they kind of want to turn them into like either...
Hold on. Keep that thought. Certain celebrities to the white community within the black community.
Maybe using the black community,
yes,
you know, but it's very much targeting those young white males who feel like, oh, like this country hates us now. Everything is about black people now. I can't say anything. I have to tread lightly. And then they see someone who's like bold, like Chud, because it does take balls to do that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, there are a lot of people who are like, yo, like they'll be in the chat like, oh, they're chimping out. Oh, of course, this is that. Like they want to like egg him on in a sense. And same with Clav, like there are a lot of like incels that feel like unseen or feel like disrespectful. They're like, okay, maybe if like I look smacks or I do peptides, like I'll be a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and it's interesting because it's very much targeting a specific community.
Yeah, but even with it's targeting that community, because with Clav, he's using the looks maxing and all that, but he peppers that in there. Like his IRL streams, he's running on road doing the same, using the same term, the chimping out. He's using the hard ERs. He's doing exactly the same thing, but he also has that other angle, so people don't look at that as much. But that's there.
Yo, he does say the N-word too, but the way Clav uses it is in a more like regular used way. He's not like calling people the N-word hard R. He'll just like sing it along in a lyric or be like, oh, I'm a real N-word.
Yeah.
You know?
But he's had issues with people on road. There was a confrontation I saw online where he was arguing with a few black people, and they were like, he was like using the N-word on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was with the security, so like they couldn't really do nothing.
Yeah, but bro, like he's doing like meth on stream. Like he's just doing things that like young white kids are gonna end up doing. I guarantee you, give it 5 years, there's gonna be a whole bunch of like alt-right white streamers that are doing the same type of rage baiting as Chud. And that could spark like a race war, bro. Like
it will spark a race war.
Like, yeah, he might be protected, but little Timmy, who grew up idolizing Chud, you know, wants to grow out a mullet and a stash and drive a truck and America's white. Like, bro, you're gonna get packed.
And it's not just Chud, bro. They're like a team, fam. There's him. There's Nick Fuentes. There are all these guys. And Nick Fuentes and those guys are even starting to say, like, he's too much.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. This may be controversial, but I'm here for this, bro.
Really? Why?
I'm here for this, bro. Me, I like my racism to be like front facing, you know, like I want to know exactly who you are. I want you to present exactly as you are.
Yeah.
When we were going through the whole woke shit, there was a lot of like under the table type of racism.
Liberal white racism.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, we'll smile in your face, but we'll just take opportunities away behind your back type stuff.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like if we get more of these kind of figures that are showing, I guess, how like crazy or like evil like white people can be, maybe that might cause black people to be a little more unified, where it's like, yo, let's stop spitting on each other, because there's streamers out here calling us N-words, saying we're chimps and all this stuff. Like maybe we should focus our energies kind of like on that as the enemy, rather than the man on the other block from me or a man wearing another color from me type thing, you know?
Sounds good. It just sounds like a dream, like for all of us to unify and be like, we have one common enemy. Let's do that. Like, because we've had mad common enemies in the past, and we unified maybe for like 5 minutes and then went back to bullshit.
Yeah, and I also think this might bring into question the validity of freedom of speech or total freedom of speech. Because like you said, like there are like hardcore, like, I don't want to say right-wing black groups, but like that will be like, oh, white people are subhuman, like things that like could be considered, I don't want to say hate speech, but like overtly racist. And then this is kind of like similar, even though it's coming from the white community. So obviously there's more like systemic implications and like historical background. But like, that's what this guy is dying on, is this hill of freedom of speech. We should be able to say anything. And that might lead to intervention where it's like, we got to get rid of freedom of speech, or it's going to lead to mayhem where like people are just saying anything and everything, and there's going to be consequences.
We got to also be specific before you go natural in America. Because that freedom of speech ain't as free in every other country. Like Chud the Builder can't just run around doing that even in Canada.
He'd be arrested.
Facts.
Over here, he'd get arrested probably within days of those posts going viral.
And I think most people would support him getting arrested. Like, I don't think people would be like, oh, but it's freedom of speech. It's like, dude, like you're rage baiting a specific community with racial slurs and you're armed.
Yeah, but isn't that a problem?
That's a problem.
No, like to say you can't say whatever you want to say.
No, I don't think that's a problem.
I don't know, man.
Because I don't think you should be able to say whatever you want to say.
I think you should, but I think the consequences that follow, you should also be held accountable for.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, say whatever you want, but if you get snuffed, like, I'm not gonna like pretend you're a victim. You know what I'm saying?
Because that gets a slippery slope, right? There's a man that you support very heavily, made a song, HH. Say whatever you want to say, but you're gonna have to deal with the consequences.
No, I completely agree with that. And I was even gonna say that, like, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's unfair, because like life is not fair, but like, you know, like the N-word, it just kind of hits different. Like if I were to call like Zara crack, like I don't think like
I don't think no.
He's not gonna get cheesed or.
But I'm not that type of white. I have been called a sand N-word before.
Yeah,
but that didn't hit that hard.
And don't say that C word again either.
Oh, my bad.
No. It's not like well known.
Okay.
You two don't like that.
No, there aren't good like slurs for white people.
You know what I mean? Like a man could say, "Oh, natural Europe," and then it's gonna hurt. You know what I mean? But if I try to like forward him back, you know what I mean? There's nothing I could really like whip him back with. Pause. You know?
Yeah, it's the white slurs don't hit that hard.
Yeah, they don't.
Honky. It's like. Huh?
I think the ones that hit them hard is like Esau or like you devil or like, you know, red devil type. Like,
it depends on what generation you're talking to.
I feel like some of them like that. You know what I mean? Like,
and some of them might not even know what you're talking about. Like if you're just talking to just some rich kid that like has no like knowledge of black culture like that, they just like a few rap songs, and you're like, you white devil, they're gonna be like, why are you calling me a devil? You know, my girl wore a devil outfit for Halloween. But like, why are you calling me a devil?
You know what offends white people? If you call them a Jew and they're not a Jew. Like a Jewish, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, then that's them being racist.
Yeah.
Being super racist. It's like, what? So you just called me another person's religion?
What I realize is that if you identify by being white as a race versus like your ethnicity, it's usually based around racism because like white is a racial concept. Whereas like if I'm Bosnian or something, like it's gonna be different. You know, like
you stand for Bosnian people.
Yeah, but
so
like white culture in America is almost like based on racism.
Yes.
Because it's white culture. It's not like white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Even that has white in it. But it's not like Macedonian or like Italian where it's like their culture is based on their ethnicity and like their history and stuff. As opposed to like racial classification in a way.
It's based on power, fam.
Exactly.
It's like, and the argument or what they're mad at is that they don't have the complete power anymore. They feel like they don't have the complete power. Oh, it's harder for the young white male or the Christian white male to get a job. You guys are trying to freaking ostracize us and stuff like that. Like the same arguments that black people were having back in the days.
Yeah.
These new guys like Chud and them are using that as their argument. Like, you're trying to push us out. This mass immigration is making it harder for the regular white man. That's when they take race. And some of those people might have backgrounds from other places, but they clung to the color of their skin, and they're like, my power is being taken away.
The privilege.
Yes, my privilege. All, you know what I'm saying? All the P's.
But that's because like them growing up in America, like because race is so real there, it's just like...
Hold on. That's not only America. There's Canadians who have that kind of sentiment too.
Yeah,
people in the UK.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But
I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to mention shit, but there's people who feel that like the Canada First March, some people feel that some of those people over there have that sentiment.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it only extends to like certain English-speaking countries, but even like Poland and Ukraine, like there are a lot of like white nationalists like who like race for them is primary.
Yes.
It's like doesn't matter where you are as long as you're white. We're gonna ride for you. You know what I'm saying?
There's Russian skinheads that were running around beating up anybody who was a person of color. Doesn't black, Indian, whatever. They're just running around in the subways. I've seen videos of this back in the days. Just smashing people,
That's
fam.
crazy.
It's so dumb. I don't know. To me, that's just like, it's weak still. It's like, why do you want to identify with something that's like, one, these are just colors. You know what I'm saying? White, black, brown, yellow, red. Like, they're colors. You know what I'm saying? I can understand if you want to ride for your country or ethnicity. Okay, that there's a little more like validation there. I can kind of understand why, but like the racial concepts that we've only been using for the last like 200, 300 years, like, I don't know. I think there's a certain group of people that wants everyone to identify with their certain like, what's it called? Like your classifications.
Yeah, but I don't think those racial constructs has been going on for the last 200, 300 years. It's been going on for multiple years, at least 500 years. Remember, slavery happened.
I know.
And it was based off of power structure.
But it wasn't based on race. It was based on like ethnicity or tribe. Like it wasn't like, because at one point, like you could argue so-called black people had so-called black slaves.
Yeah.
So it's like, they weren't like, oh, this is a racial thing. It's like our group is the powerful group. We need workers and laborers. This group of people who also happen to have a similar skin tone than us, but they have a different language. They have different customs. They're going to be subservient to us, you know?
I don't think Natural's rolling with it.
No, I'm saying, we're starting heavy for the Monday, bro.
I was like, we should talk about the LTL concert.
We're starting heavy for the Monday, bro. I didn't want to, you know what I mean?
We keep it real. We keep it real.
Okay, so let's get into
man.
Let's get into some rap stuff. Oh,
I felt like Joe Budden just now. Stepping on this shit.
Serious sing us out, right? Damn, bro. I ain't so mad at that now, man.
Wah, bitch, I little baby.
That was the line. Wait.
No, fam, you know what? Before the Bibba Backs and all that, fam, I had to play a few songs. I was thinking about it on the way. What am I going to run for the pod? But like, after that announcement that you made, bro, I need to refresh my memory of how good the collabos are between Drake and Lil Baby, bro.
No, in fact, didn't they have a Girls Love Girls as well? Girls Love Girls.
Yeah, that was a good song still. It wasn't my favorite out of their collabs, but it was still memorable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You could run that track even to this day, I feel.
Yeah, in fact, I was like, not like an early set, but like when you're just like warming up the people, then you know what I mean.
Like transitioning from like R&B to like a little more hip hop.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're welcome, guys. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's get into it, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most host, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Podcast Poppy, aka DJ Not a DJ Rick, aka used to be a rapper, aka no more AKAs for the day. We back over here. We love hip hop studios. We got back in the building, the Turkish Thrill. You might see him behind the wheels of steel, turning it up. You might see him on your social media screens with high traction posts.
Facts.
Only.
We
have our political expert himself, DJ Czar in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
Yes, sir. DJ Czar, aka Burl Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger, aka Zarly Kirk, aka The Ruiner, aka George. AKA Coffee Poppy, AKA your homie with the goatee. You know what I'm saying? Back at it like a crack addict.
I don't think that ruining one that aged too well.
Well, happy birthday to the man who called me the Ruiner.
Yes,
Press Machine.
Big salute to Press Machine. Happy birthday brother.
From the Ruiner.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. All the Gamdom out there, all the man them that have baby moms, don't forget. You know what I mean? Son a little one too.
Yeah. For the people who yesterday who were celebrating Mother's Day, make sure to take care of your moms, man.
Thanks.
Make sure don't leave her out. You know what I'm saying?
Do I gotta get stuff for the single mothers I be rocking with?
No.
Okay, bless.
It depends on how heavy you rock with them.
I don't know. I just got my mom some flowers. That's the only person I'm getting Mother's Day gifts for.
Yeah, you're gonna have different expectations after that. But welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Sir.
Also, sitting next to DJ Czar, we have also DJ extraordinaire himself. He, you might see him at the jam, turning it up, okay, with his own dub plates. You might see him somewhere in the GTA with a bad shotty. You know what I'm saying? Just liming in the cut, doing his thing.
Or two.
Or 3. You know what I'm saying? We have content creator and DJ extraordinaire himself, DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
As they say, one hot box. As they say, one hot box.
One hot box nat. Oh man, insane, bro. I'm just I had a quick flashback.
But it's funny because like people in the comments are like, "Oh, why they getting so giddy?" Da da da. But like, I
saw that.
Yo, there's so many layers to it. There's so many, like, one, the greatest rapper in the world, hollering at the man them.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting excited.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all some fake, cool,
You know
lame ass motherfuckers. Like,
and then the man who Drake posted is like, "Oh, you guys are mad giddy." I'm like, "Yo, so how did you feel when Drake posted you?" So I was just grateful. Like, all right.
Bro.
What's the difference, bro?
yo, grown men getting excited about a next grown man DMing them. It's like, bro,
listen,
we can't be happy for our boy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and
we gotta act like it's not a cool thing.
And low key, if those same people were in their yard and the same thing happened to them, like Drake just out the blue just started DMing them like, "Yo, fam, yo, I like that last post that you posted there." They'd be like, yo, Shotty, yo, babe, come in the room right now. Yo, Drake saying, yo.
No,
Trust
facts.
me, fam. They can be 55 years old. They're going to go crazy, acting like a teenager, fam.
Bro, trust me, fake, cool, lame motherfuckers.
Take it off of Drake, Jay-Z. It's
Facts.
like, yo, what up? They'll be like,
Any
hello.
celebrity.
Yes.
And the thing is, yes, like 50% of my excitement was because Drake, and this wasn't the first time that Drake hit me. This was like the response. So that's why I was more so excited, because we were discussing like, yo, did man make the right move? Because we were talking about as a chess move. So that was like a real, like live confirmation, you know what I mean? Like real, like right in like real time type shit, you know what I mean? So it was just kind of like a celebration, like, oh shit, like man them did that.
Yeah, like, yo, this is my dog, you know? So if I'm like looking at it like, bro, who cares? Drake just messaged you live right now. Like, that's like some hater shit, you know what? I'm gonna be excited for my dog, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, bro, we're unapologetic at this point, bro. If people want to hate and say we're giddy, that's fine, bro.
Yo,
honestly, I'm not trying to be fake cool or coolest. Like, bro, that's just a a authentic reaction. Like we can't be excited. Like
Hey, Mesquite Guy podcast. You know
But
what I'm
now they're saying, oh, no more objective natural takes.
saying?
nah. I feel like
Compromise.
Natural will still be objective. He's just gonna preface every anti-Drake statement with, you know, I rock with Drake. But I'm gonna be honest.
Mission accomplished.
Target neutralized.
Okay. Welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome
sir.
back. Okay, we got a great show planned for you guys. Okay, big salute to One Take Jake behind there. Okay, doing his thing.
Jeez. Talk to him, Jake.
Yo.
Yeah.
Big salute to Jake over there doing his thing, man. And big salute to Dusty Wallace out there. And big salute to Honcho Hoodlum. You know what I'm saying? I got to big up the whole team, fam.
Facts.
You know, people keep on thinking like Honcho is just like a guest that pops out. Like I just invite him. Nah, fam. He's team
Facts.
WLHH or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Air horns again, man.
Big up Pancho.
Right. I want to give a big salute to the sponsors also. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Starting with Gamdom. More air horns.
Yo, show him the rug.
Okay.
That's hard. That's hard.
Jeez,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm done.
And salute to Six Rugs for providing these rugs also. Both rugs, the We Love Hip Hop rug up there and this new Gamdom rug is courtesy of Six Rugs. Okay. If you guys want to get your rugs, go check out Six Rugs.
Shout out
But
Six Rugs.
salute to Gamdom. Join 60 million players who know where the real action is. Gamdom delivers elite odds that the big name books can't touch. You get 15% rake backs on your first week and lightning fast crypto withdrawals. You could live stream all of the action while you win. Last night, I bet on the Knicks. Okay, I put like $350 and got like $1,300 back on the game last night. Yeah. So you know, big salute to me for betting well, and big salute to Gamdom for being the app that I can use to, you know, go get that bread. If you want to join in on the action, use the code WeLoveHipHop. Okay, we have it in the description of this video here. And if you just go on the website and just instead of just putting Gamdom, put gamdom.com/r/WeLoveHipHop. You'll be supporting the podcast. And yeah, man, go get yourself some good odds and get yourself some money. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Gamdom. Also, big salute to Exotic Hot Pot. From high-grade strains to authentic rabbit and all the rolling essentials. Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. All right. You can get that delivery of that Exotic Hot Pot here in the GTA real quick. Okay. And they got, you know, apparel and stuff like that. Sometimes I'd be rocking some different gear from them too, okay? Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Exotic Hot Pot, or go to the website exotichotpot.ca. Let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you, and they'll definitely give you a discount. Also, big salute to Road Ready Detailing. That's over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. You can get your cars detailed. You can get your car ceramic. You can get ceramics done. You can get tints done. You can get anything you need over there, okay? And they also provide us the stickers that you see over here on the set. Okay, hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing, or just go to the location, like I said, 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. If you see the boy Dusty Wallace, let him know that the We Love Hip Hop boy sent you, and he'll definitely give you a discount. Last but not least, big salute to this goat weed that I got on the table over here. Okay, the weed is bomb. Okay, and they got delivery in the GTA as well. Quick delivery, especially for the man them who are in the East End. All right, hit them up on their Instagram page. That's goatweed.ca, or on Snapchat is goatweed416. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to the sponsor. They say you're a little cold.
It's a little chilly.
A little chilly. That's why I got the jacket on.
Off
today.
my freshly shaved bald head too.
Yeah.
Ice.
It's the Iceman, bro.
It's Iceman season, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drink out the weather machine.
Yes. I want to find out what's going on with you guys, but a lot of times I always forget to let you guys know what I got going on and shit like that after. So I'm going to just get what I'm doing off the top.
Facts.
This Thursday, all right, I'm going live on the What's the Dirt channel and doing a live stream, probably starting roughly around 7:30, maybe 7, because we're going to go through the lore of everything from Iceman 1 to Iceman 4 when it drops probably around 9 o'clock. And then from 9 till whatever, I would imagine Iceman 4 is going to go on till midnight when the album drops, and then we'll have an album listening party. Okay?
Oh, that's epic.
Yeah. So it's going to be a long stream. Okay? We're going to be breaking down everything over there. We're going to be doing giveaways. This figurine that you see on the table or the statue, courtesy of Toronto Collective. Okay, the store over there on Spadina. I don't remember the exact address. I'll find it later. I'll put it on the screen. Okay? There's a colored version Did I show you guys the colored version?
Nah.
No, I seen it though. It looks sick.
Yeah. Let me see if
I
I have
seen it on your story, maybe.
I have it
So
on my page.
It looks more like Drake, less like Rob Ford, right?
This one looks like Rob Ford.
Man, I'm
That's
saying it
what
looks
I'm
like
saying.
Rob Ford in the
That's what I'm
comments.
Drake Ford.
Well, there's a couple of things, right? There's that's being given away. There might be two of them because I seen in the ad two versions. So if we could pull this up on the screen right here, Jake. I'm gonna take the music out after.
If you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel.
That's the colored version right there.
Okay, hard.
Yeah.
Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right.
So
They made Drake black?
You want another DM? Look, he got earrings in this one here too, right? Besides that though, and this. So I think he has the colored version, and he's going to be given. So both of those are going to be given away.
They're
Right?
fire though.
Dope.
Still. There's actually fire though.
Right? And so that's going to be given away. There's going to be clothing courtesy of Iceman, the Iceman company,
Jeez.
right? So I think there might be an Iceman jacket that might get given
Their
away.
coveralls and things.
Yeah.
That's fire though.
Is the Iceman company you're talking about the actual ice truck
Yeah.
company?
Yes,
Yeah.
the same one
Okay.
that Drake went to do the video over here in Toronto. What's the Dirt reached out to them, so they're going to be contributing to
that's
this.
dope.
There's going to be some giveaways from Nocta and
Jeez.
the OVO clothing as well. So it's going to be a lot.
Yo, show What's the Dirt to just keep a size 9.5 off to the side. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking.
Yo, one of y'all got to reach out and get us some OVO gear low key.
I
You guys used to
tried.
get some, no?
Yeah, but I'm also blocked now.
Oh, from OVO?
No,
From 40.
from my source of OVO clothing.
That's true. No, I wouldn't ask Broski for anything. Because I feel like that's how you maintain leverage, especially with a billionaire. Like, as soon as you ask bro for something, then it's like, all right, this nigga's cut still. You
You got to be wait to be offered.
know, type shit.
What about closed mouths don't get fed though?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not there yet still, you know?
Right? I've asked for a pack of a Nocta pack before.
Mad.
We were supposed to have. I can't believe I'm revealing this on camera, but here I am. We were supposed to get a Nocta pack a while back, but I fucked up, man.
Oh, you saw that's what he did the Twitter shit, eh?
The WAC 100 thing.
That was the WAC 100.
Whoa.
Valid. You know what? I wouldn't give you knocked after that either. Would have knocked you out.
He's like, nada. You're getting nada. You're getting nada.
I didn't want to be like, yo, so can I still get that Nocta gear? When's that arriving? I'll be fucking
that's
up.
Crazy. That's crazy.
But what's going on with you guys?
This is a great segue. I had a good weekend. I DJ'd a private party. I told you who was there. I'm not going to say anything. And then yesterday,
hold on.
I linked with Natural,
Jeez.
and we went to the LTL concert
Let's
at
go.
Adelaide Music Hall. It was an interesting night, to say the least.
They had an amazing turnout.
Really good turnout. A lot
Bear
of people
Gyal.
showed out. Yeah, good amount of girls. It was a good ratio, and like, okay, how do I explain this? Okay, it starts at 10, but everyone knows it doesn't start at 10. But then on the flyer, it said 12 o'clock strict start.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, like they're gonna have the opener at 12, maybe a couple openers, and then these guys are gonna go on and maybe one or something. But the whole time I'm thinking, like, when I'm looking at their discography or catalog, like how many minutes of a set can they actually do? You know what I'm saying? Even with the wheel ups and stuff, I'm thinking like maybe 30, 40, maybe max. And that includes them doing their solo songs.
Yeah.
Now, 40 is a stretch. Like, I feel like they could do a 20-minute set where it's just like
Bang after
concise.
banger.
Exactly, you know?
Yeah.
So we're there. We get there probably around like 10:30-ish, 11. You know, Bear Aura farming. Man,
Shout out Muscle. We've seen Musclehead,
Big salute
Entertainment
to
Report
Muscle.
podcast.
Yeah.
New Baby seen him as well. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of like media there as well too.
It was cool, man. It's almost like there's like this internal community that's built and like everyone knows each other, whether it's through media or music, and people are going up to Natural, coming up to me, like, you know, hailing us. It was all love. You know, it's almost like when this guy got a Drake message, it's like a force field around us. Like we don't even need security. Like if anyone comes near us, it's just, you know what I'm saying? You just bounce off and buzz. But then, okay, so then around, I want to say around like 11-ish. First they had like some random opener, and then like there was a long time of just a DJ spinning. Then they had this girl named Naya,
Navidia, something like that.
Navidia,
yeah, something like that.
Some an artist from Jamaica.
Okay,
she killed it. She was really good. She came out.
I think she's from here, but she was just recently in Jamaica. She just forwarded it back.
Oh, like she lived there though, right?
Yeah.
Because she had the accent and stuff, but she was very beautiful, really good performer. She had 2 dancers with her on stage, so she got the crowd pretty into it. Everyone was pretty impressed.
And she has a track with Vybz Kartel, big up to her, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Wow,
search her up,
that's big.
Nvidia.
Yeah.
She really, I'm like, yo, this girl has a lot of potential. And like for the Toronto female artists, like you guys are competing with that. And she's already has a song with Vybz Kartel and she's still grinding. You know what I'm saying? Doing these local shows. And then there was a bit of a break, a bit of a hiatus where, was it Rennie?
Yeah, Rennie was spinning and then Fling.
Fling, yeah. And they were doing their thing.
Fling did well.
You're not saying Rennie did well, eh?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying Fling did great.
How about the other DJs? Okay. Anyways.
Keep it moving.
So then at this point, right, the bar is overwhelmed. There's one white girl manning this entire bar. I don't know what happened to the manager, bro. Went upstairs, right? So she's overwhelmed. The bar is packed.
There's like literally 90 people at the bar trying to get drinks. And this one shot, she is just like, oh my God, we just ran out of cups. She gets the cups. Oh shit, we just ran out of ice. Like
stressed.
Yeah, I feel like they weren't anticipating this local black dancehall group to bring out all these people.
Yeah, they were severely understaffed.
You know?
Yeah.
My bad. Keep going.
No, okay. So at this point, right, 12:45, 1, 105, 110, 115.
Wow.
People are starting to get restless a little bit. They can't get their drinks at the bar. They're like, yo, go get some drinks. We're going to start this show shortly. You can't get drinks. You know what I'm saying? It was packed. Newbie's there. Shout out Newbie. He's doing some interviews with Club Chat and stuff. And then 1:30, 1:35, people are like, yo, where are these guys? You know? And then finally around like 1:40, I want to say, 1:45, they pull up.
Yeah.
And, you know, their stage presence is good. They start performing their songs. They're engaging with the crowd. You see some girls going on stage dancing. Like, it's a good vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out to, who was the gentleman we said was really good? The
R&B?
R&B. R&B, yeah. He killed it. In my opinion, he's the standout guy.
Yeah.
Everyone else killed it too, but like specifically him, I was like, yo, he sounds exactly like he does on the records. Mind you, their microphone had a little auto-tune, but that's what everyone does, you know? But I'm like, yo, he knows, he had that professional kind of presence on stage. And then obviously everyone's waiting for the Dagger Rhythm Cypher song. I felt like there was a lack of coordination with the DJ a little bit between the DJ and the group, but Fling was the one on stage, right?
Yeah, with the microphone.
Yeah, he was doing a good job in kind of managing that and helping the DJ emceeing while they're performing. So shout out to Fling. And then all of a sudden, I'm looking, it's like 2:08, 2:09. The microphone cuts.
What?
There's no outro. There's no, yo, thank you guys so much for coming. We are LTL, man. Make sure nothing. The microphone just cuts because obviously the venue's closing it. It ends at 2. You know, they gave them a little extra 10 minutes. So I feel like the only issue I had, because I like the performance itself, but I feel like the time management and the chronological order of events could have been a little tighter, but they're young. They're going to get better as they do more shows. But I think that could have been managed a little better. Perhaps you could have had more openers to kind of fill in the gaps, because you can't have an opener and then like an hour and a half later have the main act. Like you kind of want that to follow up right after.
Kind of the problem with that, it's not just only on them. Like a lot of like the promotions, like that shit happens, bro. Like that shit happens at hip hop shows that I've like hosted, where like the main act, they're not even like late or anything. Like they're there. It's just the time management sucks, or they're not even there in the venue yet. They've ran through all of their freaking opening acts, or a couple of them don't show up. And they didn't pre-plan what to do just in case. I'm up there doing monologues and shit. Like,
and I feel like as a DJ, because we're performers, like being timely is so important and professional. So I feel like it's like almost disrespectful to the patrons when like we all came out to see you guys and you guys pull up at 1:40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I get it. They don't have a crazy long set, but I'm just thinking like, yo, everyone paid to see you guys. So it's like, maybe you guys could have like, I don't know, done a little more, you know? That's my only qualm.
And before you go natural, I also wonder now in hindsight, okay, 210, they lock it off what? Because the bar is closed, or is the club closed? Because the bar could be closed and the club's still open.
Not even on the flyer it said from 10 to 2. You know what I mean? So I feel like they kind of had an agreement where like it's gonna be done at 2:00. And then they gave them the extra 7 minutes. You know what I mean?
But I feel like they thought that they could keep going because like everyone was loving it. And like it felt like the show was like almost just getting started. Like I feel like they probably had another 10, 15 minutes that they could have done. And everyone was into it, you know?
So then that's on them to come on a little bit earlier.
It's that superstar shit. It's that Caribbean shit. But like, I don't know. You kind of have to move that way when you're an artist. Because like
I don't know, but you don't want to be like too accessible. Like you got to keep that aura of like rock star.
You know what I mean? Because like, okay, what's the alternative? They pull up. The show starts at 12. You know what I mean? Like, let's say they go on at 12:30. They do their 20-minute set, and then like we have an hour and 10 minutes of what?
Well, that's the thing. It's almost like how long was their set? We don't know. Let's assume. I want to give them benefit of the doubt and say 30. I feel like they could have also done a set where like they're like rapping on rhythms or like they're just like hyping the crowd with music. They could have like played alongside other rhythms and just like, you know, hyped up the crowd. The crowd was just like enjoying the energy. It didn't have to be, they like the specific songs, but it's like they were enjoying when the DJ was just on the mic too. You know, I feel like it was just about keeping the show going.
They could have done an hour.
I feel like they could have done an hour, or they could have got more openers to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
But shout out to LTL.
Oh, so
big shout out.
Show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I was there, I felt like, because I've seen this live. I felt like, you know, when you're playing GTA and you put on like a little cheat code and then like something just conjures right in front of you. I felt like I play, up, down, left, right. And then I conjured a Shotty just live. It's like right there. You know what I mean?
I witnessed it, bro.
That's crazy.
It fell in his lap. Pause.
You know what I mean? So like, shout out to Ja. That's why I had an amazing night. I have no complaints for the night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like LT who?
No, yo, shout out LTL. Amazing concert.
Yeah. And how was your week, man?
My week's been great. You know what I mean? Broke amazing news, and then you broke amazing news. I'm like, yo, nah, this pod is on like. We probably dropped like 50. We dropped like 60 last week, bro.
Ascension.
You know what I mean? So I feel really good about that. But other than that, I've been kind of going through like a crisis of faith.
Interesting.
What type of faith?
Okay, how should I explain this? Okay, I don't normally associate with K-bots, but for this example, I'm gonna associate myself as a motherfucking K-bot. All right, us K-bots right now, we're kind of like the Israelites.
Hold on, this guy said us K-bots.
we're like the Israelites, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kendrick came through on his Moses shit. He's like, oh, let my people free. I'm going to take you guys to the promised land. So we're watching him. We're like, all right, Moses. Like, and then Kendrick starts doing some miracles. You know what I mean? Like, yo, the man actually did what he said. You know, like he actually took boy out.
Let the party die.
Split the sea.
Parted the Red Sea. Come with my people. Come with me. So we're following Broski to the promised land. Zar, you're familiar with the Bible. After they cross the sea and blah, 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 what happens when at the next side?
They end up in like a desert, like wasteland.
Deserted wasteland, my guy. I'm like, yo, okay, you talk about promised land, you know what I mean? Let the party die. All right, we're rocking with you. But yo, how long were they in the desert for, bro?
40 years?
40 days and 40 nights?
40 years, my guy.
Oh.
Moses came through, said, all right, yo, we're in Egypt, there's pyramids, but fuck all that shit. Follow me, bro. Like, all right, Kendrick, we're going to follow you. Man brought us to this deserted wasteland. We're looking around. We don't even see Moses no more, dog. We're like, yo, Kendrick, where you at, guy? So like right now, us K-bots, you know what I mean? We're trying to keep the faith. But bro, I don't know if I could wait 40 years for this nigga.
39 years left, bro. It's cool.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what happened? You know what happened after is that once they were in like Mount Sinai deserts, whatever, like that's when he got the 10 Commandments. But then the people weren't having it because they're like, bro, like, how does our God rate us? Like we're like suffering right now, you know? Then they broke the 10 Commandments and he came back with 613 commandments. By the time this guy got back, they were already worshiping the golden cows and stuff. So I feel like the K-bots are going to come back to like more like
it's already
mainstream
happening.
rap.
Rick Ross turned.
Oh my
Joe
God.
Budden's turning.
Bro,
Ebro turned.
We're gonna get to all of that, but
wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just watching the landscape like, yo, what the fuck is going on right now, dog? You guys had this whole plan?
Do you feel abandoned?
Low key. And at the end of the story, Moses doesn't even bring the niggas to the promised land, bro.
Wow.
He's like, y'all got it. So I'm like, all right, bro. So, I'm trying to keep the faith, though. I'm trying to keep the faith.
Yeah, man, keep the faith, bro.
They did not have it. You know what I'm saying?
No, fam, you're literally right now, all of the Kendrick fans are in the comments like, no, bro, you were our only hope on that podcast over there, bro.
Don't worry, I still got you guys, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro. You got converted. Oh,
This guy,
conversion complete.
this guy became a Gentile.
Oh, man.
Bro, switched up.
Not yet, though. Not yet.
man.
Not yet.
Nah.
Not yet. Not yet. You know what I mean?
Good one, Drizzy.
Nachos by the Golden Cow. Like,
Don't worry, it's right there.
That is so jokes, bro.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, that's what I've been wrestling with this past
Oh,
weeks. No.
It's just wrestling with the faith. Okay, let's get into what we got to get into. Speaking of Drake and the faith, what do y'all think about the last news that I broke about Pressa getting taken off of National Treasure? This episode is sponsored by Gamdom. Join 60 million players who know where the real action is. Gamdom delivers elite odds that the big name books can't touch. 15% instant rakebacks on your first week, lightning fast crypto wallet withdrawals, and you could live stream the action while you win. Right now, you can use the code welovehiphop at gamdom.com/r/welovehiphop to start earning free rewards. Again, that's gamdom.com/r/welovehiphop and start winning. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer. All right. Give me your all thoughts, man.
well, once we see like what actually happens, we'll know if it's like 100%. But I believe you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with National Treasure, it would have been cool to have a Canadian on it. That's my only thing.
Yes.
Whether it's Pressa, Casper, shoot, even Smiley. You know what I'm saying? I just think that it kind of makes sense with the title. However, Drake works in mysterious ways. So I'm sure he had a reason. I don't know if it's a sonic musical reason or a political XO affiliation reason.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that part.
But it was like they were cool enough to do the song in the first place. So it's
Yes.
like that leads me to believe that it might be a musical selection.
I think it's both. Musical and this, I'll get to that point. But for the political thing, yes, the EXO as well, but also like the whole top 5 thing too. Like I think top 5 will definitely feel a ways if Drake dropped a song on his highly anticipated album with his quote unquote up.
Yeah, but I don't think that they've glued back their relationship that was unglued prior. Top 5 and Drake.
But I could also see Drake just being like, I don't even want to muddy it. You know what I mean?
Like push it even more.
Type shit.
Yeah,
Maybe he felt like if he released this song, it would bring about more problems than the output could justify, where it's like, is it worth the issues that I'm going to have locally? Because it's not just about top 5, the GGs. It's about neighborhood. It's about affiliations. It's not like an individual basis. It's like you're dealing with camps at this point.
So Drake could just never bless a rapper from Toronto and put him on his album then. What about Smiley? He's put Smiley on For All the Dogs. He has 2 songs with Smiley.
We don't want to hear Smiley on that beat.
No, but I'm saying about I'm not saying for National Treasure. I'm just saying he's done songs with Drake, and mans are not like, yo, well, go on, fam, where's mine? Or there's political implications.
But is Smiley like actively beefing with like other members within the camp?
No, but what people will say in the comments is that Pelham doesn't have like a bunch of ops.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, like it's kind of like Smiley, like we know he was about that life, but I think it was more on like a business sense.
Yeah,
where it's like
yeah.
whatever, selling whatever. Perhaps, I don't know.
It's a safer block to do work with because they don't have a bunch of issues with other blocks where like if you do something with like a Regent rapper, then you're going to have to worry about the issues that they have with people from the PO or like Casper, right? Casper has issues with different blocks and different things like that, or whatever. His camp has issues with different blocks. He also has the EXO affiliation as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I feel like in theory, like all politics aside, I'm sure Drake would love to do a song with Casper. I feel like like sonically it would work. He, you know, What's the Dirt said he likes the market and stuff, but like who he affiliates with and perhaps who Casper affiliates with, they might be at odds.
Yes.
So it's just like, why risk it? And I think he probably learned his lesson from the whole Moji ordeal, I think, and like Smoke Dogg and stuff.
Yeah, and bringing it back to Pressa, like his block, like Driftwood, is a very name brand block.
Facts.
You know, multiple different blocks that they beef with and all that. So like having Pressa on, but the thing is, he already did it. Like we're I don't know, we're hypothesizing, but he already actually did the song. He's just taking them off.
But I feel like when he did it, that's when the GGs and what's Pressa's what those guys
The Wassas.
and the Wassas, that's when they were like super cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're doing interviews together. So them times I think it kind of made sense. Where like Drake could do the video and have the Wassas and the GGs in the video together type shit, you know?
Yeah.
But ever since everything happened, it's like
I don't think it's just that one reason for him to say, you know what?
No, it's not just that one reason. I think also musically, you know, you want to reach the world. So if you could have a prominent American rapper on it, you know what I mean? So that would be like that the American national treasure. That'll get the Americans. Then Drake would be the national treasure for Canadians. So that'll get the Canadian audience.
Yeah.
You know, putting everything together. It might be Lil Baby replacing Pressa.
I was thinking the same thing.
Hold on, look at the video that Drake was recording. Like, he's not dressed like it's a Nokia. He's not dressed on some R&B, Somebody Loves Me. Like, it looks like some rap shit.
Some Michelin Man.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't think it's What Did I Miss? You know, I don't think it's doing a video for that. You know?
No.
So like, we also know National Treasures is kind of rumored to be on the album. So I could see him replacing Pressa with Lil Baby, filming the video for National Treasures, and then we're running with it.
But okay, if you're Drake and you're trying to like maximize your single, right? And you have to choose an American artist, like why would you choose Lil Baby? Like he's not necessarily that relevant currently. Like he could have went with like a Cash Cobain or like a Rob 49, like someone who's a little more relevant right now.
Lil Baby fits the song perfectly, fam. I was playing Wants and Needs in the beginning of the show for a reason, bro. The tempo that he was rapping on that song is perfect for National Treasure.
Facts. That, and also Lil Baby never went bad on Drake.
He didn't.
Think about all of the rappers that went bad. Even shout out to Young Thug. But them phone calls leaked.
He did say some shit.
You know what I mean? Like, I think the only two rappers that didn't go bad on Drake was Lil Baby and Lil Yachty.
I was gonna say Yachty, but I feel like Yachty is not as like he's not pushing music the same way.
I mean, not Yachty, 21 Savage.
But Yachty didn't switch up either.
No, Yachty, he kind of.
He had a shaky moment on it.
Yeah. And he liked a couple tweets. So yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it was 21 Savage and Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Them two niggas. So I know them two niggas are gonna be on the album for sure, bro.
I think Wham's locked in, bro. Like, put it this way. We haven't heard any refute. And I don't know if it's because they're trying to keep everything silent and like we're really like the album release is literally right around the corner. But nobody has said fake news except for Certified Jared. You know what I'm saying? And like academics circled the block after and reacted to it, which I think just crushes what Certified Jared had to say.
Facts.
Right? So I think that's confirmed. You know what I'm saying? For like, and then the next one with the Pressa announcement right there, I haven't received any DMs. I literally checked when we started talking because like my mind was like, I wonder if like somebody DM me now because I've announced this maybe about 2 days ago now.
Yeah.
Right? 3 days from when now people are seeing this. Nobody said that's cap.
You know what's so interesting to me? No platform in the world has broke more Iceman news than We Love Hip Hop.
Holy shit. Hold on. I'm very bad at like accepting any flowers as a network or anything. Are you sure?
I'm thinking of like breaking news.
There's only two platforms I could think of.
Yeah.
Yo, the shit that Mouse said he was lying, it was false. It wasn't even real.
No, What's the Dirt and us.
Yeah.
It might be just that.
Us too. Facts.
The Canadian powerhouses.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
yeah.
What's the dirt? And we love hip hop. And you guys are doing the stream. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Perfect.
So when this is proven to be true, is We Love Hip Hop a more credible source than Maul?
I thought you were going to aim higher than that. With all due respect to Maul. You know
No,
what I'm
because
saying?
I think academics is still locked in still. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I thought you were going for there.
Because the only reason why academics hasn't breaking any news is because he's choosing not to.
Are you sure? Like, with all due respect to Ak, like, I fuck with Ak, and he might just be saying that, but maybe the boy might not be giving him that much more information.
You think so?
He might be getting the same info that, like, What's the Dirt and we are getting.
Well, okay, when Anthony Fantano had the release date, quote unquote, academics said he tapped in, and Drake said, "Now we gave that youth some fake news."
Okay.
So, you know, I feel like if academics really wants to, he could tap in and find out a 1-2. Even if it's not from Drake, he has enough sources in the industry around to break some news. You know what I mean?
Well, he's been keeping us abreast of when it's coming out. Even before the date was announced, he was like, Iceman, very soon, sooner than you think. So he knew something. He spoke to somebody to know when a date was coming.
I guess, but didn't Kishka reveal the date?
Kishka revealed the actual date, but Ak started like hinting the date like literally weeks before.
Accurately? Like he said May 15th?
No, they didn't say the date.
He was saying very soon.
Very soon.
And like the energy was different than before. Type.
Yeah, like he wasn't saying that like a year ago or 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he knew something.
Kishka, We Love Hip Hop. What's the dirt?
Yeah.
Your premier sources for Iceman information.
As it should be. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's coincidental that the platforms that have broken the most news about Iceman, or I would say the most important news about Iceman, were all Canadian. I don't think that's a coincidence.
You think it's part of the rollout?
Yeah, not like a major part of the rollout, but I think it's like, okay, and I'm not going to reveal too many, but one of the DMs that Drake sent to me, was, this is going to be so special for the city.
Ooh.
So special for the city. So I feel like he's intentionally
That's specific.
You know what I mean? He's trying to like shine a light on certain mandem, you know, instead of like, oh, you run into a lot, even though he does have the little baby feature or whatever, but like, you know, instead of going to all these like American platforms, he's like, no, let me shine a light on my Canadian dogs then.
Well, look at all the music videos. They're all filmed, like the scenes that have been shown, the CN Tower one that they're showing right now, everything's been here.
Facts.
So do you think that is a result of the feud and kind of seeing how American outlets switched, whereas like the Canadian outlets, for the most part, kind of stayed loyal to Drake? Like We Love Hip Hop was loyal to Drake, I'd say overall. Like there was some criticism here and there, but you know, What's the Dirt, even though he had his little issue, he stayed pretty pro Drake. Kishka, I'd assume, is pretty pro Drake. Whereas like all these American outlets that he spent years cultivating relationships with were so quick to like just like hop on Kendrick's side. Pause.
Yeah.
Facts. That, and I think in that moment he realized how important it is to have a home base. And like a powerful home base, you know what I mean? Because Kendrick was able to lean back on that West Coast shit, and he had like a whole coast propping him up, you know
and
what
like
I mean?
a whole country
type shit, you know? So like, if he's able to kind of turn the city up, turn the country up, where it could kind of be more of an even playing ground, you know? Even if it's not even for Drake, but for like the next Canadian that's facing that crossroad, you know?
Yeah, listen, if you prop up the media over here, the only thing we can do is just elevate everything else that's going on over here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win for everybody.
My homie from Miami, he was like, yo, you're so lucky you're from Toronto, bro, because this is like the biggest artist is from here and he's tapped into you guys. Like he puts on you guys to us. Like they know about Toronto stuff because of Drizzy. And it's not even like regular stuff. Like they know who City Boy JJ is and stuff. Like they know like just random Toronto stuff. And I'm not saying that's because of Drake, but it's like they're even interested in Toronto culture because of him, you know?
Interesting. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, listen, staying on Drake, right? Since we are, you know, we broke enough news, I guess, for now. You know what I mean? Well, I guess we still have till Thursday, so you never know.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? Stay tuned to Thursday's episode. Rick Ross is backtracking. he don't want to fight no more. It's not white boy. It's not BBL Drizzy.
Listen, Drake.
Right? So let me play you guys something here, right? Courtesy of Academics. First, this is back in the days, maybe 2 years ago. This is what he was saying. Oh.
I'm at the pool party. BBL Drizzy, I'm at the pool party. And they just called you a petty. You a chomo? They backed it up at the party. Come on, black boy.
Remember the time. Right? And now,
Man.
Now, Ross, the internet will likely try to make something of you being like, hey, play that joint without the Drake vocals. I want y'all to sing along.
Without Little Man.
Right? They gonna make some of it, but you constantly play your records that you collab with Drake on, and you encourage the fans to sing.
Facts.
So that's not trying to be messy. That's you trying to put on a show.
Let me tell you some shit. Me being a boss, you gotta understand. This French Montana right here, this is my brother. Drake, if you listening to this, homie.
Drake.
Listen to me.
Listen.
My nigga, shine.
Shine.
I don't want to see you lose. No real nigga want to see you lose. That ain't what niggas about. This culture, this game, this rap shit, this ain't what it's about. I don't want to see you lose. Real niggas just want to see real niggas shine together.
Man.
Oh.
I don't like it, bro.
What's wrong?
They literally wanted to see him lose.
He made a song. He was one of the only ones who jumped in with a song.
Bro, the man did a whole outro. Well, we know you got them abs done, BBO Drizzy. We seen you around them. Like, yo, the man went crazy, dog.
White boy.
Bro. So, like, if he was to come on and, like, apologize, be like, okay, yo, I was wilding, da-da-da.
Yeah.
I might see it a little different. But you can't rewrite history. You niggas wanted to see Drake fail, and it didn't work.
Yeah. He didn't really even apologize. It was kind of like, I ain't never had no issues with you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what?
He's like trying to rewrite history and act like it was like Drizzy accusing him of like wanting to see him fail. It's like, bro, you made a diss song, one.
Yeah.
It just comes across as disingenuous. But I feel like we can't expect too much from Rick Ross. Like, this is the same guy who was like a parole officer, like working and like tried to act like he was this like big time coke dealer from Miami, even used the same name. It's just like all smoke and mirrors, bro. Like at the end of the day, I can't lie. Rick Ross is a good lyricist. Like I think he's a good rapper.
Great lyricist, actually.
But I don't believe a word this guy says. You know what I'm saying? He's entertaining when he talks about like, I eat pears. You know, like that was funny. You know what I'm saying? But I think he fell off. He's realizing that like the Drizzy like
fell off.
He fell off.
That
bro.
one hit me for a second.
You don't think he fell off?
He's still up. I don't think he's at his peak, but he's still like.
Is he relevant musically at all?
He's dropping an album in June.
Didn't he drop an album with Meek Mill? That
yes,
no one cared about.
Nobody did care about it.
Right, and that was like last year.
Damn.
I'm telling you, he fell off. So now he's trying to like probably get back in the good graces. He probably realizes, oh, at the concert, people sing the loudest when it's my Drake songs. Let me try to get back in his good favors.
Yeah.
I feel like French Montana kind of like was a little more loyal.
You know, Rick Ross, 50 years old, right? Does
So?
he really need to like get back in the good graces? Can't he just like ride out into the sunset with a freaking bunch of wing stops and shit?
It's like when it was cool to hate on Drake, he hated on Drake. And now when it's cool to like Drake again, he's trying to like him again.
My point is, who cares when you're at this age now, bro? Like you could like, you don't have to be in the mix and being the biggest boss and the most popular, whatever. Like you did it already, fam. Like niggas sold platinum records or gold records. Like why do you need to be so relevant at this point in time?
Why do you need to publicly call out Drake and act like you want the best for him too? Like if he messaged him privately and then we just saw them pop out, that would have been a better look. You know what I'm saying? That would have been respectable.
Yeah.
But now he's just trying to like make it seem like he's just this like real guy who wants
You don't
the
think
best
he's
for
tried?
everyone. You think he did?
Bro, if someone says, Drake, if you're listening to this, that means I tried to call you, I tried to text you, I tried to DM, And I got Drake, please, if you're listening, that's what it sounded like.
Pleading.
Got
You know
left
what I
on red.
She's like, yo, I have to go to a public platform to like talk to this nigga now.
Yeah,
But yo-
text turned green.
Nah. But yo, you don't think that they have some sort of mutual friend that could facilitate a conversation if Rick Ross really wanted to? Like, I'm sure they know people in the industry that like, yo, I really need to talk to Drizzy.
Bro, he was standing right next to him. French.
Yeah.
But I feel like all French got cut off too.
Jeez, what, guilty by association?
Because what was Rick Ross saying? Oh, you didn't clear that shit from my nigga French. That's why we getting at you.
Ooh,
That's
gang.
why we getting. That's
Yo,
what he was saying.
That nigga's connected to pieces still. I ain't gonna lie.
So and I feel like French is like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Like, Drake did so much for me. I don't care about that one song. You know what I mean? Like,
He's
you're
why you making the block art?
literally like, don't put me in that.
And plus, they also roll with DJ Khaled too, and we know DJ Khaled and Drake have like a bit of a tumultuous relationship.
Drake Bell?
Because yo, a lot of people, I don't want to say showed their true colors, but like a lot of men stayed quiet just to kind of see where the pieces would fall, type shit. You know?
Whoa. So let me understand something, okay? Because this is all kind of bringing the last 2 years together. Was it better for Drizzy for mans to stay quiet or speak up? Because the niggas who spoke up or were like, I'm riding with him, they have been quote unquote like rewarded or like, yo, you're still on the Iceman album or whatever. But everybody else who was kind of just like silent, he kind of looking at them sideways.
No, because the way Khaled did it was kind of nasty, bro.
He never said shit for mad long.
No,
fam.
but I rock with Khaled. Khaled been going to Jamaica since before 2000 and shit. He puts on so I rock with Khaled.
Yeah.
But yo, the man stayed silent throughout the whole beef. He's supposed to be locked in with Drake. Drake did so much for Khaled. That whole To The Max shit. Oh, To The Max. That song sucks. Drake didn't want that song out.
Yeah.
Khaled begged. And Drake said, all right, put it out, but give me 100% of the royalties. You know what I mean? So anything that Khaled asked Drake to do, Drake did it. The one time a man's are kicking my back and calling me the worst things ever, you're quiet. And then as soon as the beef is over, oh, I have 2 Drake verses on my album. No, the fuck you don't, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what it's like?
You're right still.
Let's say like, you know, you roll with people and it's like, yo, we got each other, you know? Then you start getting jumped. You get jumped by 8 people and mans are just watching. It's like, yo, I didn't jump you. It's like, bro, you didn't jump in either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that was the expectation.
No, I'm glad you put it in that context because I'm trying to figure out like what would we do on like our level like of life. You know what I'm saying? In the situation of or like a scenario that kind of matches that. And that kind of matches that. Like
you didn't even try to stop nobody, didn't call nobody.
But it's like, yo, I didn't jump in, bro. Like, they asked me to jump in. I allowed it. Like, I was just watching to see what would happen.
And it's even worse because like after the fight, like in our scenario, you didn't even link me for mad long.
You're there on the ground like...
No, but like after we got home, like I didn't hear from you for 2 months. You were literally right there when the fight happened, fam.
You see me get jumped live.
Like you never text me, fam. You don't even like none of my posts. Like, walk on. And then 2 months later, yo, you good, fam? Like I see, I see you shining right now. Be like, nigga, like what happened at that fight like 2 months ago?
And imagine one of the guys that was jumping you comes like, yo, I want you to shine.
To be honest,
just to bring it back to like our situation, the civilian or whatever situation, even though we pretty popping, right? Yeah, it would be kind of I would feel kind of betrayed.
Like, bro,
you need to say something.
You threw in some kicks and some punches.
Yeah,
facts.
you can't just stay silent and be like, well, if I stay silent, that means that I don't hate Drake. Like, nah, bro, like say something if you fuck with me.
Because it was supposed to be a 1v1, bro. It was supposed to be Kendrick versus Drake. That's why, like, I don't fault Kendrick for anything he said in the battle, because it's a battle. You're supposed to take niggas' heads off and shit.
Yeah.
But once Mandem started jumping in, all these next random niggas, then it's like, all right, what's going on now, bro?
Yeah.
So I do understand Drake having anybody that jumped in, Drake should definitely have animosity for them niggas.
Well, I'm sure he hates the hell out of the weekend.
So wait, okay, who would you say, like, if we're talking about like they jumped him, like who were the rappers that jumped? Like we'll say A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky for sure.
The Weeknd, but not a rapper, but he jumped on the song like on the We Don't Trust You Part 2.
J. Cole left him hanging. Like J. Cole was in the fight for a little bit and then just dipped.
Yeah, J. Cole bitched out.
He bitched out.
So he's on the list too.
Yeah, Rick Ross.
Future should be on the list.
He should be.
But we're gonna take him off because respectfully, that's Future. You know what I mean?
No, we just want slaps, bro.
No, Drake said, me and Future never really been into it. Lean and Wayne, he's a fucking lame, so I know he put you into it or some shit like that. So we're blaming it on Metro.
Yeah, Metro made a whole
Boomin's
song.
in there.
We're not blaming Future. We're blaming it on bitch ass Metro.
Mustard? Would you say Mustard's in there?
Mustard for sure.
Mustard's in there.
Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino's an old school one.
Don't forget, yo, the man started dropping like some random disses and shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, how you stopped rapping?
Yo should know it. But yes, I know everything, bro.
Yeah.
Baby Keem is on that list. Although, like, that wasn't really going to be anything.
Just
anyway.
he's guilty by association.
Tyler, the Creator.
Yo, that's a long list.
Yo,
10 man.
With the exception of Childish Gambino, who you just mentioned, that op list is like as accumulated in the last 2 years.
and Ye jumped in too. But Ye was always...
Yeah, Ye's old op. You know what I'm saying? An op, then not a op. Like, he's a friend of me.
But yeah, like, about 8 mans just popped out of nowhere.
Jay-Z or no?
Jay-Z was kind of in the
Jay-Z was
background.
just watching like this. Like,
No,
but
Jay-Z's
they
in
already-
there too.
They had their static from before.
And Super Bowl.
Yeah. But ever since the title Apple shit, Drake and Jay-Z had a little...
Yeah. That's a long list. That's a great list. Imagine an album from that list right there. Holy shit. That would be goated, fam. All of Drake's ops made an album together, fam. Or we heard a compilation, like Khaled could put it together because he's in the list.
Yeah,
What? The Weeknd's on that list, fam. We would get some fire.
That's basically what Metro's album was. We Don't Trust You.
Yeah.
He had The Weeknd on there. He had Future on there. He had ASAP on there.
All the ops.
All he needed was a Kanye and a Tyler, the Creator. And then, yo.
Kanye tried. He tried to remix friggin' like that.
Hey, yo, Dad, I got you.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Wow, that's a great list, fam. One day I wish I can have an op list that's that talented, bro.
That's why I had to clear out my ops. I'm like, nah, yo, I'm up with some waste use, fam. I need my op list to look like that. You know what I mean?
So it's a pristine, like, it's like elite op list right
But
there,
it's getting there. Marlon Palmer.
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Good op.
Zoe from Relentless.
But they're not ops
Those
anymore.
aren't
They're
ops
cool.
anymore.
They're cool.
They're
These
cool.
people
They're
are
cool.
currently on the off list.
That's true.
They're maybe blocked on Drake's freaking phone and shit.
Who are your current ops? Is it just Icy? Or is that even not an op
No, I
anymore?
don't consider, he definitely considers me an op for sure. But I don't consider,
he's in the op list.
I don't consider, like, you know what I mean? Like Drake said, I would have to hike down. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about them guys. Right now, it'll probably just be Drake still.
He's off the list.
He's off the list. Yo, after the conversation we had, yeah, he's off the list too. So I'm low-key we're tapped in.
Yeah, fam. You know, compromise complete, bro.
I lie.
You know what I'm saying? But like, what about you, Zara? You got an op list?
I hope not. I don't know. I try to get along with everyone, but
Nah, you mad friendly, low-key.
Yeah.
You mad friendly, bro. Even when Maz is getting at me, Zara be trying to like calm the fire.
Yeah,
I'm a peaceful dude.
Peaceful Zara. So
I guess Pressa, but I don't know.
Oh, yes.
That could be one, you know?
Yes.
That's a very
That's a
talented
good
op.
start. That's a good start, you know?
That's a scary op to have though, because you know what they be doing to niggas.
They be getting,
I'd rather get kidnapped by aliens as natural.
If Zara was walking funny one day, we're gonna know what happened.
No, but I don't know. After being Pressa spoke, like, I don't think he has real smoke. With
No,
him.
exactly.
You might be like on the possible op list.
He probably just thinks I'm annoying.
Definitely.
Yeah,
But I don't think he's
yeah.
like, yo, I hate that guy.
Yeah. So what else? Who else you got on there?
That's it so far.
You got a boring op list.
Yeah,
man.
yo, yours is serious.
Let's get you some ops, man. Who I got, man? I made cool with Rockboy Ninja. I don't think I made cool with him because we never spoke behind the scenes. But like I even seen him comment on a video of mine the other day. I was like, okay, all right. So I guess he's off the list. All right. Definitely the Gutsy Guts guy. He's on the list. You know what I'm saying? Underground Nation, he's on the list.
Curtis King, you gotta like start with the Americans, bro.
Yeah, I'm going from lower to higher.
Oh, okay.
Right? So maybe I should have reversed it because Rockboy Ninja, he's doing his thing, right?
Big up Rockboy.
Right? So like he would be higher on that list, right? But then we can get to the Curtis Kings of the world, right? He's definitely in there. DJ Head. Right? DJ Head's in there. Who else?
Would you
Adam
6 Sounds?
Op, I don't know about Op, but yeah, we're not on the cool. He's not. We're not cool.
Mm.
Right?
Whack 100?
I would say yeah, Whack 100 is in the op list. I've made some videos of where I've called him like some wild shit.
After what he did, yeah, he'd have to be my op.
Yeah,
Charlie B? That's a deep cut. That's a deep
Where's my
cut.
sound effects? Are you working? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, so that's why he doesn't book me. I know Charlie. I've been seeing him around and shit.
I didn't know that was a public one.
That is jokes. But I've been thinking like, yo, how come this man hasn't booked me, bro? I've been licking them dog. That dog's like my right hand. Okay, now it makes sense.
Zara with the deep cuts,
That was
bro.
a deep cut.
Sure, I guess. And yeah, I can't really think. Maybe Chromas too.
Chroma, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. I ain't mad at my op list still.
You might get like a hate slam out of her still. It's like,
No,
like an angry, you know what
this is where this guy went.
No,
Who else? Mad Russian.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mad Russian definitely is in that list. Yo, the list. You know what? We don't have a whole pod to do this, bro.
The next 30 minutes just naming Friday's ops.
Yeah, fam, because I'm thinking of other ones that are like not really public figures that try to get at me behind the scenes and people who are really like kind of dangerous. Like, I might even be like, YG might be on.
Oh, I think he would be.
I don't think he fucks with us, bro. Or me specifically, fam. It's us, fam. I think he dissed all of us the other day.
Yeah, I think he called all of us gay.
Yes.
For real, did I miss this?
Do you remember he did like he was like, oh, I'm only rocking with Gutsy, not these other gay podcasts or something like that, right?
Not these, that
yeah.
specific uno.
Well, sure.
Damn,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Like, if you want to go to like the least viewed podcast rather than the most viewed, sure, go for it, man. Go for it. W strategy.
Oh, Brown Bandits.
Brown Bandits.
You forgot one on your list right there.
Yeah, I guess those are my ops, so I kind of forgot about them.
Yeah, but I feel like if we get MT on here, like it's nothing.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not to talk to MT.
And you know, like City Boy JJ, like we've interviewed him before together.
Yeah.
Like you know those guys.
I don't even think that they knew that you said something. I think, salute to MT, he was the only one who kind of responded. They might have been like, what?
Yeah,
fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Nav, what you saying? But yeah, salute to our ops and salute to Drake's ops, man. I would love to hear another compilation with DJ Khaled heading that. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys see that Savv might have gotten replaced on Rolling Loud? Let me double check to see if that's not.
What?
If it's fake news.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
That's supposed to be happening today, isn't it?
What, his show?
Because isn't Rolling Loud this weekend?
It's 3 days, right? It's already, there's been footage coming out from Rolling Loud already.
Yeah, I was watching it yesterday.
Yeah, I seen Caribou on stage. I seen a bunch of different people on
Did
stage.
Sarissa perform? You know that little white you who makes the kind of like hyper pop music?
I don't know.
I don't know. You've been picking him up though.
You need to go check his page for me while I'm checking through here. But I'm going through Savv's Instagram and I'm going through his stories. Can you pull that up on the screen for me there, Jake? Let me just do a quick check through his stories.
Yeah, he performed.
Okay, so hold on. I'm seeing something about this right here. Savv, I feel rolling out. Oh, this is just the songs.
So that's his set.
That's his set for Rolling Loud?
No, I said next album.
So today is day 3 Rolling Loud, right?
Yeah, he was supposed to be on day 2. And the post that I saw, right? 1 second, Jake. I pulled up a post off of Reddit, right? Torontology, where I be doing my creeping, right? And I posted it actually on the We Love Hip Hop Reddit. And it says here, from what Torontology says, Savv depressed after his Rolling Loud spot was replaced with female rapper from North Carolina.
What?
So who's the female rapper from North Carolina?
What are the comments saying?
Right? So I don't know what was going on. What
Savv
song?
was supposed to be day 1.
He was supposed to be day 1.
With Don Tolliver on Friday, yeah.
What happened to him? He's been quiet recently, the comments are saying. Seemed like he didn't go. Maybe he couldn't get across the border.
Yeah, because I know that Fling was supposed to DJ his set, and Fling didn't post anything either. So.
Oh,
yeah.
See, that's some more intel right there. Thank you.
So
that's crazy.
It's not like he got replaced for any other reason than he couldn't make it. So they had to find someone to fill the spot. It's not like they were like, we don't want you.
Is that confirmed?
I don't know, bro. I don't know the reason.
Logically, it would
probably
seem,
though. Probably,
you know, because why else would they book him? They probably paid him half up front too.
Exactly.
But Sarissa did perform.
Yeah, but like, why do you guys think? Because we can only speculate. He's not saying anything. You know what I'm saying?
But didn't he go to No Jumper and all those places?
He has. He's been to America.
That was prior to the
raid.
To the raid. Not that he was involved in the raid, but maybe there was an affiliation note on his passport. I don't know. Was this
before you continue? Is it this girl Tia Corrine?
I'm not sure.
Well, actually, we don't know who the person is because the only people
raps.
I just looked up like female rappers North Carolina. Right? I don't think it would be Rhapsody. It could be her. You know
because you would definitely post Rolling Loud performance like that night. Right after your performance, that's going on IG.
Not even that night, fam. Like while you get there,
the stories,
all the blogs would have covered it.
Yeah. Yes, fam. So I think it's a no-go, fam. That sucks.
Yeah, that's
bro.
Unfortunate stuff.
Holy fam, what does it take, fam?
I don't know, man. Maybe to me, like we were talking about earlier, everything's a blessing in disguise, low key. Like, focus on here, bro. Max out Canada first. Like, no pun intended, but like. I don't know. I feel like right now he could really just take over Canada and then like America will always be there, bro. And if you can't get in, then go to UK, go to other places. Like you just gotta find a way to navigate. Like once again, like Casper wasn't able to go to the States.
I was just thinking that.
So there's still a route that you can take. And like, bro, we're rocking with your music. So don't let that discourage you just because you couldn't do the Rolling Loud. At least you were selected to do Rolling Loud. That alone is a feat in itself.
Yeah, man. I just don't because I'm not looking at it as Savv himself. I look at it as the city taking L's.
No, bro. I'm telling you, Sarissa, that kid performed. That kid's like in high school, bro.
What? How do you spell his name?
Sorisa.
Sorisa.
He makes very like brand friendly music. Like it's not oppy at all. And like I think he does the beats too.
So he was definitely able to get past the border.
Oh, for sure. Easily. They probably want him to stay there.
Sarissa. I'm not Sorisa.
If you search Sarissa Go, I don't know if you'll get flagged, but he was named one of the 2026 Canadian Billboard artists to watch. And like, he's just been like going viral, bro. Like, and imagine like he's a kid in like a Toronto high school. Some like random white youth. He's like more on that like alternative, like hipster, like preppy kind of vibe.
I'm not finding his
Sorisa.
Yeah, maybe send it to me in the group chat, bro. Because I'd like to see some footage of this, bro. Because like I want to know who.
Oh shit, my bad.
Let's go.
My bad.
Oh, I did find the page.
Yeah, he has a girl's like picture.
My bad for the people in the listening audience who are hearing that.
That was my bad.
Sarissa. That's what threw me off. I saw a woman's picture there, and I was like, "What the hell?" Okay, if you could pull this up on the screen, Jake. So this is who performed. Interesting.
This kid's like 16, 17. That's the last post he put. Yeah, this is him.
What do you do for a living?
I make music.
Okay, what's your name, man?
My name's Sarissa.
Okay, what songs should people know about you?
You Look So Good in Fall, 1999, because I love David Beckham. If you don't know about David Beckham, go watch a highlight reel with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, please.
Why should people check out your music?
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind. That's why you should check out my music, because I'm gonna blow up in every respect, in the numbers world, in my energy world, on stage, any respect. I'm just a bundle of like energy. So that's why you should check out my music.
You're a lot still.
It's a lot. That's his music right there.
That's his music? Hold on, let me go back. Sorry, YouTube. I gotta play this. Oh, the crowd's going wild.
Yeah.
What? They're
like
jumping all over.
Music.
Yeah.
Go to the next story because she shows the crowd. Look at that, bro. Wow.
I wonder what happened, bro.
Look at that. Crazy.
I don't know if that's him, but he's definitely
I think that's somebody else.
Fake Mink.
Okay,
It's
so
like
yeah.
a whole like genre, like Fake Mink, like borderline SD Kid, where it's like, yeah, like hyper pop.
So that kind of fits Rolling Loud perfectly.
Yeah.
Right?
White people love that shit.
Wow. So he got to go. I really listen, Savv, tap in, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fuck with Savv heavy over here. We bring him up multiple times here on the podcast.
I think
bro.
I know why he hasn't pulled up.
Tell me why.
Because he's hit you up to do an interview.
And
he's
you.
hit Burrow Sound to do an interview. And when we try to follow up, nothing.
Crickets.
I think because Studio of Legends manages him and they don't like us.
Interesting.
I know they don't like me. You know what? Add that to my op list. Studio of Legends.
Wow.
Because when I did an interview with Hood Baby Rara, I like titled one of them like, you know, Hood Baby Rara calls Savv4x a creative player or something. And it, you know, I got a couple thousand views. Which is pretty good. And then Studio of Legends got out of character and commented, the only way this page gets views is when you talk about Savv. Do some real journalism, something like that, right? And ever since
that
then...
was wrong. That was wrong, but keep going.
Yeah, actually, I've gotten way more views not talking about Savv.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since then, he's just been like weird and like he's just like this white dude. So it's like there's always like a weird vibe between like other white dudes versus white dudes in the space. Like I don't know if we're like they act like there's only one of us. Like there can only be one. You know,
it's like dogs when you guys like when another dog walks into the room and you guys start bark like a dog barks.
What, they're gonna start sniffing each other's butts?
No, it's like
no, I'm like the token. No, I'm the token.
Yeah,
like,
it's inherently right away when a dog sees another dog, they start barking right away. Like, what are you even doing here, fam?
Which is unfortunate because like I actually like their content and their quality, you know. And
sorry to compare you guys to dogs.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
It's a
we probably
comparison.
have dog genetics.
I was about to say valid comparison.
Woof. Nah, but yeah, like I rated their content, what they were doing. And I guess they felt like what I was doing was like hurting Savv's image early, but I wasn't trying to do that. That's just what they were saying. And I'm like, what's a created player? And they're like, yo, like you're not outside. This is that.
And I think that doesn't just stop with you. It might extend to me a little bit because in that top 5 No Jumper interview, there was like a question that was asked, like when they were like talking about me and they were saying whatever, when top 5 was saying he's a weirdo or whatever. He asked the man's in the room something too. And like, it just was not auditory as far as like in the audio, right?
Where there seemed to be like a sense of agreement throughout
Yeah.
And like, yo, Studio of Legends, if you're watching this, you know, we should be collaborating together if you're really trying to like build up the city, but you're doing the same shit that people have been doing that keeps the city fragmented. Like, we don't even hate you guys for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys hate us. And it's like, bro, fix up.
Fam, we play mad of their stuff on the show, like through like talking about the rappers that they deal with. It's like a Studio Legends automatically up on the screen, fam. Like it's to me, it's like intentionally, unintentionally sending traction over there.
It's a one-sided issue, and they're the side of the issue, bro.
It's not like we're up here like, yo, fuck those guys, fam. I'm finding out mans are not only them, but like certain mans be our ops sometimes, and it's like, what? When did that happen, fam?
But I feel like there's always been tension between rappers and media.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no if an artist goes through an unfavorable story, you know, there's no way to tell, like, to like highlight the story without them getting cheesed or without showcasing the negative part of the story, you know? So
yeah, but it wasn't even the rapper that had the issue, bro. It's the management that's like, why are you guys talking about our artist kind of vibe? Like Savv like still fall Burrow Sound after that. Even when I hit him, like it's never been like weird. Like I think he understands like, okay, like other mans are gonna talk ish about me. Like that's not your fault as a media guy. Like
I think the management is like, I understand them more so getting cheese because it's like, this is our investment, quote unquote. And now this outside party is trying to like taint our investment's image or like trying to like reduce our stock. That's how they're seeing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what? If they see it like that, you know what they should do? Reach out to the media in Toronto and foster those relationships.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know it's going to like develop into like favoritism or bias, but like that's how these other management groups operate. You reach out, you form a good relationships with, you know, the DJs or the podcast hosts and stuff. And then that's going to reward you. But if you just think you're entitled to like us just being totally in your favor, that's where you're gonna fail, you know?
You know who's good at that?
Who?
Top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has multiple relationships with people in the media, and
That's
like,
true.
you know, not everybody posts him in a favorable light, but like when something bad happens, like you don't see it all over the timeline, like unless it's inevitable, like with the stabbing and stuff. But like, there's been other things that's happened with Top 5 that you don't see all over the timeline because he's developed relationships with the media. You know what I'm saying? So that also helps too.
That's true. That's very true.
You know what I mean? Like if they tap in with the man them and they're like, yo, let me pull up, sit with you, do an interview, do some business behind the scenes, whatever it may be. If a bad story comes down the pipeline, man will hit you up and be like, yo, fam, like I see this on the story that's about to hit the timeline. Like, you know, I'm just giving you a heads up. I might do the story or not.
More times you won't. If you're like, you know what, bro, like this guy, he brought his artist who's doing really well to my platform. They showed me love.
Yeah.
Every time I hit them up, they hit me back. I'm not going to air the story trashing your artist out of respect. And I know that might be like bad journalism, but once again, it's all about relationships.
Yeah. People don't realize the power of relationships.
Yeah,
Even they think that we sit here and crash out all the time, but like, nah, fam. Like we're also very cognizant of the
Who
equity.
we're crashing out on.
Yeah.
So Studio Legends, hit us up.
No, for real, fam. And salute to Savv4x, man. Like, you know, I'm not gonna say, yo, you get him next time. Like, bro, that's one loss on a freaking road to a bunch of wins.
Still so young, bro.
Yeah,
the
bro.
world is your oyster at this point.
For real. Staying on Toronto rap, I was seeing something on Toronto Rap Stars, like a carousel of a bunch of new Toronto rappers.
Big salute to Goat Weed, delivering some of the best loud in the GTA. They got some real high-level quads and their own blend of grabber. If you want delivery of some of that Goat Weed in the GTA, hit them up on their Instagram page, goatweed.ca, or you can find them on Snapchat, goatweed416. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer.
I'm going to play as much as I can of this on YouTube for the YouTube audience to be able to see some new Toronto rap. But maybe we can just, you know, give our opinions on some of the stuff that's been dropping out of Toronto lately. All right. So if you could pull this up on the screen, Jake.
Ooh, Nadia Stone.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people on this right here. Casper's over here in the middle. All right. I know that song's going to get.
Man, shout out Toronto Rap Stars.
So I'm not even going to play this one. Casper the Market.
Market remix.
Their Market remix.
She was by my side like an armpit.
I hate that line.
Naomi Sharon. I'm not going to play that one either. That's the OVO artist that we were talking about behind Who's this? Python P and Ichiban Don?
Cause they want a strength that they could control. Bear heavy chains just to hold the wall. Sacrifice mine for the love of peace. Played in my face, so I chose the street.
I know I'm a spirit, I can feel
Chella?
it in my bones. I'm attached to this body, so I dress
Chala.
like a clothes. My mind is a river, so We my love thoughts
hip-hop. I like this.
Through my senses, I'm connected, so that's how I really know.
What else?
Time is on my side, cause that's how I really grow. In the essence of my presence is how you'll get to know that. You know you're a spirit, you can feel it in your bones. You're attached to your body, so you dress. I know
Okay.
That's definitely Natural's type. Look.
I know, right?
Definitely.
Shea Butter Twitter. But no, salute to her though. That was fire.
The essence in the presence of my heaven.
Who's this guy here? Ryan Douglas.
Girl, it's only you.
You did the D'Angelo cover. R.I.P. D'Angelo.
Okay, Daniel Caesar.
If you want, you can decide.
Let's go.
Hey, you got some vocals.
That if you have me, I can provide everything that you desire.
He's nice.
Wow.
I like that.
Wow.
Devontae
You're
Woe.
supposed to be on this side, but you rather go and switch sides. Seems like all you do is dick ride. You don't do that on the 6 side. That don't slide on the 9 side. They supposed to be on my side. This shit can start like a high five. Should I make them stay inside? Swerve the exit off the DVD. My boys in the hood like I'm easy. Right where I am is where I need to
Ooh,
be.
my boys in the hood like I'm easy.
That guy is good.
Yeah. Devontae's not new, but like he's dope.
He's like a more like tame Bizloke, low key.
Yeah. Kofi's World and
Low
Low
Key.
Key.
Right now, I know niggas hating, but they sound like clowns. Try to cut me off. I'm like, how? Tell me you can't see I'm going off right now. I'm
I'm rocking Rickies, I'm serving Tommy. I got some cameras at the house for the Bobbies. I look so good at tell them something is my hobby. I'm going pop, bitch, people over parties.
Toronto, so it gives it like a global feel in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Sounds very American.
I fuck with that. Salute to Jamin. Sammy Shine.
Oh, big up Sammy Shine.
Pockets thick as my bed, we the top of the food chain. They gon' come from my ribs. Full cookout out the crib.
My type of rap.
How we did to the point beef was passed down all the way to
Friday
the
drive
church,
into
man.
a WOP.
And we
Once upon a time.
seconds, we ain't finished yet. And number one ain't only thing that's on my mind.
Big up Sammy Shine, man.
I like that. WCFT and Slight.
I'm in the trap day and night. I'm on graveyard and day shift. Keep whipping it till it's right. No bubbles in my creation.
Let's go, man.
Rush me while I chef. It takes urgency, it takes patience. Just mad that she waited all day for the hoot when she smoked. She couldn't even say shit.
What else? Oh,
I'm adding that to my Spotify.
I like that one, man. Kino Richal.
Let me get one more night. Checking if you alright. Get you that rich in your stick, but you gotta drop your pride. Hold me to these things I said to get you out my ass. Singing all these songs to get you back up in my bedroom, baby. First fight, just slide. Got you busting on the FaceTime. We should really go and make time.
Jeez, I like this. Few more slides, gang. Solo YS.
Big up
Salute.
Solo.
I'm cheese. All as a bad bitch, I had to get back to the money to breach. That's until mission complete. Promise my nigga ain't missing no beat. No kizzy, I call my youngin', let's go. It's time to get busy. Bad bitch, you come from the sick side. Catch me way out in the fizzy. Why they keep fucking with
I like this video too.
My youngin', he's been till he's dizzy. My youngin', he's been till his nausea. Bad bitch look like she from Bosnia. Can't sleep on me, no more insomnia.
Bosnia.
Nice. I like Koba. I fuck with this. Zine Soul.
Oh, I know her.
You know her? Okay.
She been doing her thing for a minute.
She got a nice voice, man. Holy.
Driving
Love.
downtown every green light. Something about you just feels right. I love the way you say my name.
She got a nice voice too. Holy.
I love the way you say my name.
Yo, Toronto's got a lot of talent, bro. Russell, big salute to Russell.
With all of my partners, a dozen of them Vandella roses and chocolates. I hope your ass ready, baby. I got some. Baby, I got some.
This is
Baby, I
nice.
got some. I'm pulling up on you, my little baby. I thought you fly.
Sick. Big salute to Russell.
Y'all ain't came.
Who's this? Zed's dead. Arden, Boy Wonder. Oh, this is
I think
Zed's
that's
dead.
Zed's dead.
Zed's dead?
Yeah.
My bad. And Boy Wonder's on the beat for this? Interesting.
When I feel like y'all just can't compete. But you know about life and the edge, yeah, I made it slip, but still y'all ain't.
Was it like a FIFA track?
You know, but the price we spent and the sacrifice.
They'll be saying we don't talk about music over here, you know what I'm saying?
We came to
Free kick, nothing given us. Loraya has it now. David making the run into it. O'Shea! It's turning over O'Shea! Wonderful finish!
I guess that's the Canadian soccer team that's in there too.
Bro, you guys got Boy One on the beat, and that's what you came up with for the Canadian soccer track. No diss, bro, but I'm disappointed.
But that's the same type of style that you were just talking about, the rage type of thing.
That was not rage, bro. That was not no hyper
That has me enraged.
I'm like, oh.
One more. Salute to Boy Wonder. That's
came
my
to
boy. That's my
bleed.
boy.
Bro, not too much, sir. Not too much.
Not too much of Boy Wonder.
Not too much, sir. Only over here.
brother. You don't get it, brother.
Amara.
It's temporary. This feeling I had for you. I would be worried. We love hip-hop. If I were you. Ooh. Sorry I led you on when you called me and took a shot. Cause you're acting like a fool. I was feeling like I'm lost. Yeah. And it's
Okay. listen, for the viewing audience, I'm going to give you guys as much of those as I can. YouTube's going to cut out whatever they can automatically, but for whatever you guys can hear, go over to Toronto Rap Stars page, and there's the whole carousel over there. Gentlemen, standouts, thoughts on the music. Are we in a good place for Toronto music, period, fam? We heard a lot of good shit.
I think Toronto's just oozing with talent. Like, Toronto has always been very talented.
Yes.
We've never been short of talent. But as we're going through this carousel, I'm just like, wow, there's so many like talented artists, but are there enough resources or like opportunities to like showcase these people, you know?
Yeah.
Like even Shout Out Boy Wonder, like those people, they're good. You know what I mean? Casper, like all those people, they're good. But like the people like Zine Soul, the person that I know, I guess like the more local acts, you know, I just feel like it'll be amazing to see them on more like worldwide platforms, you know, like the bigger platforms. Like we need to have bigger platforms in the city that could really showcase these artists. So shout out to Toronto Rap Stars.
Big up, yeah.
You know what I mean? For doing that, but we kind of need a Rolling Loud for ourselves.
Yeah. And shout out to us because we're here talking about it too.
The facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because like there's outlets, but we're not seen on a world scale like that. Like we're trying to get there.
Yeah.
But if we had like the equivalent of like a Breakfast Club over here, or like the levels I'm talking about, right? Or the equivalence of a academics level, where when somebody, or No Jumper, even for what they do on the level that they're at, where if somebody puts their stuff on that page or that platform talks about them, like automatically can go from night to day to your career.
It used to be Six Buzz.
Yeah.
That's true.
With the letter slides, A, B, C, D.
Yeah, no, fam. And not even just that, like for them, like when they were like premiering artists, what they were doing on their page, it helped to create stars.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Chromas came off of Six Buzz. You know, part of Top 5's career got boosted off of being on Six Buzz constantly. But they're not doing that anymore, right?
What do you think? Because again, although actually, no, do you want to say what your standouts is first?
Yeah. I mean, I did like that song "Hang My Jersey." I literally added it to my Spotify.
I like that Cella girl.
Yeah.
Her fucking voice is sick, and she could rap.
There's a lot of talent in there, and I think that's kind of what makes this a little more upsetting, is that you can be talented and have like the right visuals and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, there's another level you have to be at. Like, being good is not good enough. You know? And I'm not trying to hate. I feel like every artist should make their art.
Yeah.
Life is short. Express yourself, especially as a fellow creative. I'm never going to tell someone to like stop, even if I don't like it, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like what you say, like you're competing with like every piece of content in history. It's like just making like a good song is not good enough. It has to be like an undeniable like banger where it's like, okay, now you have a fighting chance, because like there was a lot of R&B songs, right? And I'm sure every one of these artists could find at least 1,000 fans.
Yeah,
that will
and
pay
some
for
of them probably have that already, right?
Yeah, but
or
it's
more
just,
than that, way more.
But it's like there's another level you have to take. You have to be great, and like by definition, not everyone is great. What makes you great is that like you're like cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? Like out of all these 20 people, maybe like 4 of them could be great. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Noki, I think women right now have a better shot as well. Because even as they're going through the carousel, like the man that was doing the D'Angelo cover, he was fire.
Yeah, I'm just looking at his video right now, Ryan Douglas.
Yeah, he was
one
fire.
of my favorites too.
But the other guys that were singing, it wasn't like real singing. It was like the whisper, kind of like the talk singing or whatever. But the women,
or auto-tune singing.
Exactly. But the women were like belting. They're giving like crescendos and you know, they're actually like. So I feel like, especially if we're going to be competing with AI and stuff, like to have like a human voice that's able to do like these certain ranges is going to be very valuable, rather than like a nigga that could rap, or like a nigga like if you're doing like some auto-tune bullshit.
Yeah. Even adding on to what you're saying, like Zine Soul, right? I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, I think so.
Fire. But then the girl, even right after her, Love, like she was going crazy with her vocals.
They're both fire, and it was both a different kind of vocals.
Yes.
Like Zine Soul or Zenzo, whatever. She was more like traditional R&B, and then the other one was like Natasha Bedingfield. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
you got different feels, but it's still like amazing singing.
No, the Gamdom are really going crazy right now.
And I feel like, especially for the singers, like they'll be able to have like these local gigs and perform live, and they can sing live. Even the guy, what was his name that you just said?
Ryan Douglas?
Ryan Douglas, yeah.
You know, to me, the reason I said Daniel Caesar is because, like, how do I explain? Like, it falls into that vein, and it's kind of like when you're comparable to a bigger artist, everyone's just gonna listen to that bigger artist.
Yeah.
You know, so like I think he has like the technical ability to be great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about finding your sound. I heard a lot of sounds in that carousel that don't feel Toronto, that feel like you're trying to sound like New York. You're trying to sound like some old school R&B, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But now you're competing with every single song in that genre, especially from America, with like bigger artists.
Yes.
And you're not going to be able to stand out.
Yes and no, though, because a lot of these R&B singers get picked up quicker than the rappers. We have way more successful R&B or pop stars or whatever in that have been able to blow up in America because of the ambiguity of them being from Toronto, or they could just be from anywhere when you just hear them sing.
Which Toronto R&B artists besides The Weeknd?
Deborah Cox is huge in America at one
Daniel
point.
Caesar.
Daniel Caesar. Tamia had a freaking run.
You can argue Tory Lanez for a little bit. Alicia Cara. She falls more into pop for me. I feel like.
I just
like
interviewed her
40.
the other day. Melanie Fiona.
Oh, yep.
Like there's been a multitude. Freaking The Weeknd is the biggest freaking R&B or pop star in the world. Justin Bieber.
Party Next Door.
PND, yeah.
Like it's easier to Tory Lanez. It's easier to translate, oh, let me just listen to this person sing. It doesn't matter where you're from. But when they hear the rapping, one, if you sound too American, they're gonna be like, oh, you're trying to sound like us American rappers.
Where are you from?
And then if you're too Canadian or too Toronto specifically, they'd be like, oh, you got that cringe Toronto accent. You know what I'm saying? So like we've been able to export mad singers from Canada, but rappers, not so easy.
Your R&B is a little more of a universal language, so I hear that.
Or just singing, period, is a universal thing. Like Celine Dion is one of the biggest singers in the world. When she talks, you don't really like, it's not really that pleasing on the ears.
And with singers, it's easier to get discovered because you could do covers from now until you're blue in the face.
Yeah.
You could drop a cover video every day on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever. And like, it's your voice that's going to get you discovered.
Yes.
But if you're rapping, you can't cover next man's rap tracks talking about, oh, discover me. You know what I mean?
And God forbid, or, you know, God willing, you could actually write too as a singer. You got this amazing voice. And now you can pen songs for other people, drop the references and all that type of shit. You're goated, fam. Mad people have been able to benefit off of that from Canada.
I have a question for you guys. And don't want to say who I was talking to. Okay, I'm not going to say who I was talking to about this. But I seen Russell on that list, formerly known as D Pride.
Yep.
And I was talking to my boy about this. And because he didn't know who Russell was. But I'm like, oh no, it was D Pride, da-da-da. And he's like, why would he change his name from D Pride to Russell? Where like D Pride, like the SEO was probably way easier instead of it's like Russell, where it's just like, yeah, Russell Westbrook, Russell Wilson,
Russell Brand.
You know what I mean? Like you're kind of like burying yourself in the algorithm. You know what I mean? So like from I kind of you did an interview with him.
Yeah, I did.
So I kind of wonder like what the mindset was behind it, because I know he wanted to like rebrand.
Yeah, I think, you know, basically it just being his name and stuff too. I think part of the rebrand was with the passing of his mom and different things like that. So I think he just kind of went back to the essence, but I don't think he really thought about the SEO factor in the time of his rebrand because it wasn't as important.
And also he mentioned that D Pride was him as pretty much a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, as an adult, you come into your identity. And you probably want to like shed that old identity of D Pride, who's this like rapping Asian kid.
Yeah.
Where it's like, no, I'm more of an artist. I'm Russell.
And his songs are way, like, with all due respect, his songs are way better as Russell than D Pride.
Bro.
Like he had moments as D Pride, but they were like rapping over like other people's beats moments. Those are cool. Like the songs that I hear, like the melodic rapping or him just doing a straight R&B song, they're always like good feeling songs. You know what I'm saying?
They're decent. They have good vibes. but like I never hear any Russell ever.
He didn't get one yet from that. You know what I'm saying? He has a few that his audience loves because they have millions of views on it.
He has a fan base. He has a fan base, so that's all you need.
Yes.
But like, don't you want to hear your music outside? And I'm not even going to argue that, like, because people play R&B at parties all the time too. People open up with R&B, so it's like there is an opening there, an opportunity.
Yeah, but not just him. For all of these people on this carousel, that even with the singers, they're just one hit away from like people being like, holy shit, did you ever hear of this person in the first place? And like know that this carousel exists and all that. They can catch one tomorrow, fam. Somebody could give them the song that makes them get to the next level.
Hopefully.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know what's interesting? Like they had Nadia Stone on that carousel picture, but I didn't see her song.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing her content around this new song she's promoting, and it sounds pretty good.
We'll run that before we get to our last story over here. You know, just because we are a music podcast, I know sometimes we spend a lot of time talking about the drama and Ray Tay, but like, we actually do like y'all are DJs, man.
DJ, audio engineer, producers.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is like our life, you know?
Yes.
I think that's kind of why like we have to be harsh sometimes, because like we kind of like we've seen so many artists come and go. I've worked and recorded with so many artists that have all these like grandiose plans and expectations, and like time and time again fall short.
Yeah.
So you kind of realize that like, unfortunately, like most people are not going to make it. That's just the reality of it.
It's like winning the lotto. Let's play this Nadia Stone here.
But everyone has a lane they can be in.
Me like one of your French girls. I stay in places you go to bathe me enough to let you inside. You got love, you got the call, you got the gumption. Fuck out your mind, fuck out my life, fuck your assumptions about me. You think you know me, but you don't have a clue in the world. I'm not like other girls.
Yo, I can hear this in some big places, bro.
Yeah,
that's like a tune.
It's like that's like an H&M track.
Yeah.
Yes.
You thinking of me? You're like looking through clothes.
Yeah. No, I fuck with it. No, salute to everybody out here, not just the Toronto rappers, just all the Toronto creators, period, man.
Facts.
Keep doing it.
Yeah. And yeah, we might have to really lock in on our talent.
Why didn't I die?
Not always. Keep doing it. It's like, all right, but because Zara said it, I'm gonna keep going still.
No, fam. You know what? I know why you're laughing because it's like people always say that. Yeah, keep doing your thing. Bro.
You know what I mean?
Life is short. Hey, even if you don't make it, just keep doing it, man.
Now, I seen Black Thunder place at the LTO thing yesterday, and he's like, "Yo, superstar, walk on." I'm like, "Yo, I'm trying to get like you." But he took it as like a diss. Like, don't do that, fam. But I'm like, no, like I don't mean it like that. I mean like I'm actually trying, fam. Like you're a legend, bro. Like, I'm actually trying to get like you, fam.
He's like trying to get like me.
Why are you dissing? Like,
whoa. But yeah, man, salute to everybody out there doing their thing. But I was saying, we might have to really hone in on the talent because we might get another lockdown coming soon.
Ready for the road.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Roll ready, ready for the road.
It's looking like that.
Nah, man, don't give it energy. Hantavirus.
Yeah,
I don't think so. They already said this and it didn't happen.
So there's been a cruise ship that had a breakout of this thing called the hantavirus. Apparently it comes from rat shit and things like that. And a bunch of people on the ship got sick. You know what? I'll play the news story. I think they explain.
Apparently, don't people die after 2 weeks of it?
It has a way higher percentage of people dying than the vid from before. So let's see what they got to say over here on CTV News.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with the latest on the hantavirus outbreak. 2 of the Canadian passengers aboard an infected ship are back home.
Canadians?
Now isolating in Midwestern Ontario. With more on
Ontario?
the local health unit's response and the current risk to the wider public, here's Scott Miller.
A hantavirus outbreak on board a cruise ship half a world away has found its way to make waves in Midwestern Ontario.
Here in Grey Bruce region, we have 2 individuals who were passengers on that cruise ship and were potentially exposed to hantavirus.
The duo, who
Exposed.
disembarked from the infected cruise ship in mid-April, returned to Grey Bruce on April 25th and have been self-isolating ever since. Grey Bruce Health Unit officials are checking in on them daily.
They're well, they're not experiencing any symptoms of illness. And so we're checking in with them while they isolate at home.
Why are you looking at me like that?
They're not developing any signs or symptoms of hantavirus.
3 passengers aboard the MV Hondius have died from hantavirus since the cruise ship left Argentina on April 1st. 8 more have contracted the virus that is usually spread from animals to humans, but can be contracted person to person.
This is many days out from their travel and return to Ontario. So we have good assurance that they had not inadvertently spread any risk to the general public.
Health officials are not revealing where this couple are from in Grey or Bruce County, but they say it actually doesn't matter as long as they keep self-isolating. The potential concern or harm to the community is almost zero.
We've confirmed
Zero.
that they're well, they don't have the disease, and we're following up with them closely. The risk to the community is very, very low.
The duo will be monitored for 45 days, the potential incubation period for hantavirus, says Dr. Graham.
We're not expecting any others coming to Ontario. It's just the 2 that we're monitoring on a daily basis to ensure they remain asymptomatic. So they're not cases, they're contacts from the ship.
Here at Public Health, this is something that we do routinely, where we follow up with individuals who've potentially been exposed to infectious diseases and prevent any potential spread within the community. And so it's something that we're very confident and able to do. And so we have this situation well in hand.
There we go. There we go. It's got the situation well in hand. Right? 2 people came off the ship. Hunter.
Yeah.
You good? You guys cool? You cool?
Bro, I had a flashback, bro.
Woo!
Because I used to work for Public Health Ontario.
Wow.
During the coronavirus.
Wow.
Doing data entry. Okay, so I was getting all the requisitions of all the corona tests and putting them in the system that you guys would see in CP24. 30,000 people, this is that. I was doing that job, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
so random.
It was random. They were hired. All you needed was a university degree. It was paying good, and like it was right, like at the height of it, right?
Yeah.
So every day I'm doing requisitions. The majority of them asymptomatic. That's how they say it. Oh, they're not exhibiting any symptoms, but they tested positive. You get a lot of false positives. You get a lot of fear mongering. You get a lot of number boosting. You get a lot of deaths that they'll say the result of the death was coronavirus, but we don't know if that was actually the case.
Exactly.
It's a lot of like fake numbers, and there's like an agenda. So like if like it starts like this, they're trying to keep everyone calm. The more they talk about it every day, the greater the likelihood of stricter lockdown measures, of forced vaccinations. I don't know if they're gonna bring back Serb. That'd be kind of cool. Even though you got to pay that shit back, which is like, it's pretty much just like a loan. But bro, I'm telling you right now, guys, do not comply. I'm telling you right now, if you get sick, whatever, do what you do when you're sick. They're going to do it again, bro. They're going to do it again. Thankfully, now I have a YouTube channel, so I could, just chill at the crib, do my thing.
Zarly Sky.
You know what, bro? Maybe, bro, because I'm telling you, the more they talk about this, the more real it's going to get. And the more, I'm already seeing more people wearing masks outside, like older people and stuff, like medical masks.
Since this new reports?
Since hantavirus entered the ethos.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, and the same people who are super like pro-vid, pro-vaccine, tried to like demonize those who were speaking up against it. You're going to see those same pussies running towards whatever the government says, bro. And now we know better. Those were the same people forcing us to get vaccinated, and they got 4 vaccines and still get sick. You know those ones?
Or got sicker.
And at the end of the day, bro, you guys got to just like take care of your own health, put into your own measures, but don't necessarily believe everything the government tells you, even if it's health related, bro. They're going to make it worse than the Rona, bro. So you guys we all have to just stand 10 toes. At the beginning of Rona last time, it was shaky. Mandem didn't know. Everyone's using hand sanitizer. People were a little scared.
Yeah.
But like the real ones kind of like, this guy just hantavirus. No, joking. Hunter. But yo, the real ones know, man. And this is going to be another divisive, like, government program. Watch, like it's gonna be like, oh, you didn't get your Hanta vaccine yet? You're part of the problem. You're a super spreader.
Those words again.
You're a super spreader. Hey,
no.
you know what? You're not allowed. You're not allowed to eat in the food court without your Hanta ID.
Hold on. Any Shotties listening? I need a super spreader still.
Wait, what?
I need that. A super spreader, fam?
I hear that.
But keep cooking, Keep cooking.
Spread them legs, but don't spread them viruses.
Facts,
You know those ones?
It's not only Hanta's going around.
Hanta might be the least of your concerns. There's way worse things to catch.
Oh, man.
But that's my opinion on it. And honestly, it's only because I worked at Public Health Ontario at the time. I'm gonna expose this too, bro. While all y'all had to do social distancing and stuff, where we were doing the requisitions, there was zero social distancing.
Wow.
There was so many people in that room. No one was following protocol.
At Public Health Ontario.
At Public Health Ontario. And then there was a COVID outbreak. And I low-key was one of them. I got it still.
That is joke.
And like, bro, it was messed up. And I knew the whole time, even when the vaccine came out, they're like, oh, we get first priority. I was like, yo, I'm not doing it. All my coworkers looked at me like I was crazy.
Look like
I'm like some devil.
How could you do that to us?
You're threatening. Yeah, like they made me, they try to make it cool too. Remember they were giving away ice cream and shit. Like at one point they were giving kids ice cream to get this experimental vaccine.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Cool it off.
I'm so cheap about this.
Put it back in the holster.
Yo, I'm not the youth them into it.
I was so
got a
cheap.
flashback.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was a divisive time. I feel like
how you really feel,
bro. There are family members that I don't even talk to this day because of how they're telling my dukes don't let me in the crib because I'm not vaccinated.
Yo,
That's
fam,
crazy.
that shit hit you hard,
Bro.
fam. It hit us all hard, but I understand you're not like rare. There's a lot of people, right? Shotty, like my Shotty, if you bring that up, bro, she'll go just as longer than you, fam. You know what I'm saying?
It was like every day was a fight when you were in the
Yes.
minority of people who were like kind of speaking up against it. One time I went to the gym and some man pressed me for not wearing my mask while I was lifting. I'm like, bro, you're at a gym.
Facts.
Like, if you're so scared, stay at the crib. The next man tried to page me because I didn't have my mask in the elevator. He had his mask. I'm like, bro, don't police me right now in front of your wife. I don't want to violate you, but like, you seem like you're healthy. Like, you did your precaution. Leave me alone. But I'm telling you, people are going to take this opportunity to police people's behaviors. Man, stand on 10 toes, bro. Do not fold.
You know what it is too? It's because you're a white guy or a white presenting guy.
Yeah.
More people will try to like be like, yo, why aren't you doing the right thing? Like,
I'm racist for not taking the vaccine type.
What? They even said that.
Bro, you get thrown in, like they think I'm a trucker. Like they're like,
wow.
Bro, I'm telling you, but at the end of the day, I really didn't care about that because like I just had a conviction and I worked inside. I seen it, you know, like I wasn't just trying to be like anti just to be anti. I'm like, I seen we're testing thousands of people every single day, asymptomatic. No, they're getting reported as, oh, we have 30,000 new COVID cases. Fam, they're not sick. They're there's no symptoms. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just bare lies, bro. That's crazy.
Do you guys remember, like, not when COVID started, but like right before, when like reports started coming out and stuff? Like, do you guys remember like where the world was at that moment?
Raptors won. That's the last thing I remember.
So it was February 2020.
Yeah.
Right? What were we doing? That was 6 years ago.
Because I was watching the morning show and like it's been a few seasons. So I got to the season where they're dealing with COVID. Or it's like a show about like a news broadcast, but like the anchors are fucking each other. Like a whole bunch of, so like when COVID, like when the reports first started coming,
because I feel like YouTube's gonna start. YouTube's cool now, but I feel like they're gonna be like, you know what? We might need to bring that back.
So when the vid first started like popping off, the anchors they're brushing it off. Hey, it's not that serious, guys.
Yeah,
you know the concert's still out. Make sure you guys have a good time. Like they're not taking it serious at all.
Yeah, and what date was this around? This is still before February.
Yeah. This is like late 2019. Like
because it was called Vid-19.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Late 2019, you know? So like I even remember them times like I'm like, oh, this is like some idiot. It's gonna be on that side of the world, you know?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Exactly. And then like me watching this clip that you just played, it's kind of like giving the same vibes where it's like, it's not that serious, guys. Don't worry. It's all the way on the next
Then
side.
they say there's zero possibilities.
There's only 2 people in Midwestern
They said
Ontario.
almost 0.
Yes, but that's the 2 people that's here in Ontario.
Exactly.
There's mad people that were on that ship.
Facts.
And you know what they're going to say? Watch, as travel increases, there's going to be more cases that are entering this country.
Hunter.
Yeah.
You know? And bro, I just hope it doesn't happen. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to lie. Last world pandemic, I leveled up. So maybe this is like, I'm down to level up again.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, okay, and we'll end this soon, right? There was bad things. Obviously, people, quote unquote, died of the vid or were not, as you were saying. You know what I'm saying? Or as you know, as we found out, for real, right? But what was the good parts about it?
Shoot, I lost like 60 pounds. Like every day I would just go on runs and like all I could do was focus on myself.
Yeah.
And like I literally came out looking like a different person by the end of the virus, you know? So I thought it was a good opportunity for self-improvement. I had a relationship at the time, so like I was still like social.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There were still like local spots that you could go to that were still open. And then there was like a little underground party scene that emerged of people who were like down to just like ignore the rules.
I just giggled because I was one of the people who was facilitating it. I used to rent out my studio to mad people for parties, bro. After hours, all types of no social distancing.
But I feel like that camaraderie that you develop partying during a pandemic when you're not supposed to, it's like it really forms like true culture because it's like that's actually like the voice of the streets, the voice of the people.
Subculture, actually.
Literally, because it's like these are the people who do not believe what the government says fully.
Yeah.
So like we're kind of like you find your tribe, I feel like, during these moments.
Yeah, fam, the place used to hold like I would say 150, 100 people. Like if you pack it out, bro, we used to have way more than that in there sometimes, bro. Like jam-packed, bro, sweaty, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's like a world virus going out there, fam. Like police could come to your door and lock it down. Remember, we used to see that on the news.
Yeah, man, getting fines.
$150,000 fines.
People were ratting on their neighbors.
Yeah.
That's what they want, bro. And that's what's going to happen again if we don't stand up.
Okay, I leveled up last COVID, you know, like that's when I got like...
Hold on, don't say last. The only.
Last bit, yeah.
The next one.
But I don't want there to be a next one, you know, because like, I feel like mans are finding their bearings in the real world, you know? So like, we don't want to lose our momentum.
Yes.
Like, because literally the world stopped, bro, which I think at that moment was a good thing for everyone to just go on easy.
Yeah.
But once everything opened back up, everyone went back to the same bullshit.
Yeah.
But you know what I will say? The world stopped. Canada was the last country to lift off their little lockdown measures.
Yes.
We were the ones that couldn't travel.
Hey, I traveled bare.
Well, we weren't supposed to. I traveled too. I went to Mexico and stuff. Whatever.
Whoa.
Maybe bleep that out. Timestamp. No, but like we did it the worst. You know what I'm saying? And I worry that under this liberal administration, they're gonna try to
be nasty.
I know, bro.
My
and
God,
like,
with Carney in charge,
bro.
Imagine like they probably learned from the last vid we had, and it's like, yo, maybe we shouldn't give them so much money. Maybe we shouldn't give them like, okay, instead of giving them bread, we're just gonna deliver groceries to their crib.
Yeah, or maybe we could introduce that universal basic income at that point now.
I think they will, because I think their list of essential businesses might expand or might get lower. Because at one point, you remember, LCBO was an essential business. Like people are alcoholics. I think the weed stores are probably going to be essential business. So I think if they give us enough money, give us a little food, liquor, and kush, like a lot of mandem will be satisfied.
You know me, I believe in universal basic income.
Yeah.
You're a commie.
Hey. But hey, what better way to introduce it than introduce a new virus into the world? You know, hunter, right? Lock everybody back down again, and then let's see if what we can work out in a workshop while you guys are chilling.
If I could do universal basic income and still make money off content extra, that's lit.
You know what I mean?
I'm not going to complain about that, but I just know that universal basic income ain't nothing basic about it. You're going to have to surrender some of your rights or some of your property ownerships, or maybe you won't be able to own things anymore. I don't know. I don't know.
And last thing on the virus, I don't think it's going to happen before the World Cup.
Of course not.
There's too much money that's to be made.
Yeah.
They're gonna make their bread from that, and then they're gonna revisit this.
It'll be right after the World Cup's done.
Okay, but let's hypothesize here, right? If you were anti-America and you see America's hosting the World Cup and you could do some sort of biological warfare, this could be a good opportunity to really mess you up. I'm not saying it's a country. I'm not saying who did this virus, but I'm saying like it's a bioweapon at this point.
And look, in a time where like the world is intermingling, like this country is going to this country and versing this country and da-da-da.
Yeah.
That might be even more of a reason we're like...
Perfect spreading time.
Exactly.
Wow.
So maybe they'll do it right after the World Cup where like they'd fully shut down, but maybe the whole time before that, it might be like provisions of like, make sure you keep your social distancing. But yeah, I don't know if they would do that during the World Cup.
They're going to use the World Cup as the excuse.
Well, like
This
that's
is
what
why
caused
spread.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We brought all of you guys to America or North America, and you guys ended up spreading a virus worldwide. Wow. We're going down a dark, scary freaking wormhole right now.
We love conspiracy.
I think we could end there, you know what I mean? Scare the shit out of the audience and then just leave them on a cliffhanger there. All right? Something for you guys to think about later on when you're, eating dinner with your wifey and shit. You know
Shout out all the super spreaders.
yeah. Oh, man. I don't even want to go back, bro, because it'll be a whole other podcast.
Facts.
But I had a thumbnail, and people can go find it with me with like a needle pointing at me when I went and actually complied like an idiot, bro.
Do you regret it?
I don't regret it because like I only went for 2. I went for the one.
I only went for 2?
Because you had to do 2.
Yeah.
Right? But then after when they were like, okay, now you have to do the booster and then all that, I was like, oh nah, y'all gone too far.
Yeah.
I'm not getting no more of that.
Too
bro.
far, Bridget.
Yeah. 2 is enough, fam. 2 was too much.
Well, yo, we gonna pod regardless of the Hanta virus. I'm gonna tell you that right now, whether it's virtual or in person. We're still doing it.
Fam, we went through it, bro.
We gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Those live stream shows were lit though. When every like celebrity was just setting up their Instagram and just like doing a show, just like on the random ones.
No, nigga, we potted in person. What?
No, we potting in person.
Fam, through the whole thing, we might have did the Zoom thing for like 3 months, 4 months
For real,
tops. And then and that was because like we lost the spot there, the Youngsterdam. As soon as I got in the next spot, bro, mans were back in person again, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We just did what we had to do, fam. It was like, are we illegally podcasting? Because like we're just sitting there, no masks, all through the whole thing, fam.
No rat shit is stopping our motion. All right?
Yeah. No, fam, we had guests. I had some legendary interviews during that time, like all in person, fam. Like we did not comply that much, right? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, let's hit the road here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.